he absorbs things into his hand. Maybe it's like a fucking. Oh no, I've done it again. Maybe it's a teethy hand, that like a toothy hole.
Could you please just once not consort with otherworldly powers from beyond the scope of human imagination? Just once, Light Day.
I refuse. There's too much empty headspace here with my lack of a brain to not have another thing in there.
We have reached 100% Kiss Boy density after they attack each other.
Creatures of flesh, now you shall hear the words of the emissary of the Maelstrom. Are you the one who has polluted this holy place with the machines and their wretched city?
No, but I just came back from destroying a machine city, and I think we want the same thing. I also hate pollution.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
+5 respect
15.
for Eco Warrior faction.
I'm Green Party, man. I'm Green Party.
Save the turtles, bro.
Save the turtles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do better.
Perception. 22.
Oh,
all right. I'm going to go ahead and simulate what happens here real quick.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shiver me timbers!
Well, yeah.
Well, shit. Alright, I think it's time to go check on Deadeye then, eh?
Do minor illusion and create a top hat, milady. Just like just walk 10 feet away and then
You need her.
She's so angry.
If you ever milady me, I will punch you in the face.
you'd have to be a lady first for me to milady you.
Excuse me?
Nothing, Grandmaster. I would never dream of disrespecting you in that way.
Care for the capybara.
I walk over to him.
Okay.
And I'm tired of watching this. And I slice his throat. And you die with honor. And I keep sawing for a little bit, just so I get the head out. And I hold the head up above.
Blood everywhere.
For you! For you!
The last thing that guy said before I ate him was James. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lux Lately. Wonderful.
Oh, fuck me running. You know, you might be about half as capable of taking sword hits as me, but I will say you did a good job making sure we didn't lose the gun.
Yolalair does a hearty laugh and he goes, "And you, my friend, are purple," and then immediately falls asleep.
Yeah,
There will be no next time.
If at first you don't succeed, you can keep trying until you succeed, I think, is the saying
I'm a
there.
trash cannot, Mason.
No.
I'm a trash cannot.
Got it. Remember the conversation that we had earlier? I think some concepts can apply here about how, you know, when you're in your own emotions, you feel like you want to do the thing right now, and sometimes you don't want to do the thing at all, and that's right now. But then you have friends or people that
I'm gonna die alone.
No, Garnet, you're gonna be okay. Let's just. Can you take some deep breaths? We can do it together. We can do it together.
Who am I gonna take to the blue gala or whatever fucking color it is? So, what does the hungry dark feel like? Do you smell anything?
I don't know if it's what I'm smelling, but it often smells a little bit like baked goods.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That does not.
Like cinnamony?
Ariana, no.
It's called.
Something recently where like I can't have streams open in the background.
Breaking news here on the Casters and Castles Network. I'm your host, John Network. Joining me are my three fellow reporters, Drozy, LaFawn, and Ninja Man Matt. Drozy, what report are you in charge of?
Weather, I guess.
Great. What's new? What do we have to look forward to for the next year?
Next year. The next year will be weather, followed by more weather. And local weather. There may be some rain, some cloudy skies, some highs and lows for sure. Yeah. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Drozy. Next up, we have LaFawn with sports.
Just a quick correction. We have heard back in John Newscaster that it's actually Matt Drozy LaFawn right now.
No, you know what? Fuck this. Look, I'm in charge of your name tags on the show, and your name tags on the show say what they're supposed to say. You're Drozy, you're LaFawn, you're Ninja Man Matt, and none of your Discord name-changing nonsense is gonna fool me here, alright? It's your own fault when you get pings for the wrong person. I accept no responsibility.
Breaking news, this just in! John Newscaster is an asshole.
We have a memo on your desk. You're only supposed to have updates, new information, okay?
Is that a self-burn?
Yes.
Also, there was a fire at Casters and Castles. Someone please help us put it out.
Also, I hate to say this, but we actually changed desks. I'm no longer on sports. I'm the human interest stories guy.
I was gonna give that to Matt.
Well, like I said, we changed desks. I stole Matt's human interest story.
Well, that's fine.
Now sports.
No, the funny thing was, I was actually ready for sports because I knew we changed, LaFawn and I. I have my football right over here. I was ready for it and everything. We even talked about the Dodgers Blue Games game earlier. Yeah.
Why do I keep logging in on Tuesdays?
You keep inviting us back, and I don't understand why.
Apparently I like pain. I didn't think that was on my kinks list, but I'm learning things about myself, and I don't like it. When last we left our heroes of the Coriander Society, they had traveled across the galaxy to the long-lost Illithid capital of Penumbra. A artificial disc-shaped world so huge, it's as big as the 1 astronomical unit, which is very large. They have come here in search of the Annulus.
How large is it?
It's so large that it's 8 light minutes. Ooh. 8 light minutes. Mm-hmm.
That's like from our sun to Earth, right?
Correct. 1 astronomical unit is sun to Earth, which is 8 light units. Light minutes. I saw a post somewhere. It's like, God, why did you make the speed of light such an arbitrary number? What?
The speed of light is 1.
Yes. First off, the speed of light is 1, asshole.
Also, mate, you're very kind. I was just doing a stupid little "how big is it" gag, and you totally ran with it. Thank you for the information.
I
ate light minutes because I'm on a diet.
There it is.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
What's the record for number of times we've gotten Joe to throw to the ending screen?
I think
before
just
the
now.
Show, like, really started.
At least once an episode.
I don't normally do it more than once an episode, though. Look, you don't want to wear down the bit.
Yes, that's right. I've seen what happens when you wear down the bit. It explodes when you're using the drill, and we don't want to explode when we're using the drill.
I was going to say the horse, like, it starts hurting the horse, and that's just not nice.
Speaking of dead things.
Time for zombies!
Actually, not dead things, actually. Some undead things, but not undead. They're just not dead things.
Not
As our
even
heroes.
undead.
Yeah.
There is one undead thing here.
Okay, there is
Yes.
an undead thing here.
Apologies, GM. We keep interrupting.
Welcome to my world. Our intrepid
Love how he
heroes,
hasn't been tucked in the hand.
consisting of a secret agent wizard from Earth, a actress from the world of Ascus, a half-human, half-warforged mad scientist from the world of Ascus, a chaotic good celestial, an orc from Pirate Planet, and an archangel are raiding a caravan of descendants that have been hollowed out of their souls and are carrying stone sarcophagi. They have upended the sarcophagus that contains the unliving king, who is their enemy in this particular instance, and they are trying to kill him. And he has just commanded his wastelings to attack. And we left off where I was about to make a ton of rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And it occurs to me, despite the degree to which I'm prepared, that I should open up the adventure PDF. All right, time for zombies.
Good call, the PDF. Thank you for reminding me.
I got a sandwich in my head.
I gotta have my all my abilities at hand.
Mm-hmm. All right. The wastelings start dropping stone sarcophagi one by one and rushing over to commit acts of violence against you. Yasmin, the first one, approaches you, makes one claw attack. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Oh, sorry. Continue.
What was your spell? You had a spell.
Yes, I did. Unholy Gaze. It
Okay,
is
and who-
you target one creature able to see you and that you can see within range. I don't know if that occurs for this.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, then it has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 18.
I like how you've replaced your eyes with the eyes of an angel, and now you're using unholy gaze. Wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Eat my magic resistance.
Does that work on this because it's not a spell?
No, but I got a 21.
Fair enough.
That does save, right? We're pretty high level.
Yeah. My DC is 18.
All right, and what about your armor class? That's the C that I'm interested in right now.
Yeah, my armor class is 17.
Okay, well, one of them bites you for 3 points of damage.
Okay. Does that even bother me?
You have temp HP from
Yeah,
everything,
but
right?
like I'm saying, it doesn't even bother my temp HP. I got my shield up.
And a suck it up card has been played. Your pitiful attacks are useless.
Ooh.
All enemies gain resistance to all damage for the next 2 rounds.
That's cruel. I'm not gonna hit
Wow.
anyone. That's cruel.
Oh, damn.
Who did this?
I'll never tell.
Fair enough.
This one crawls out from underneath, rises to his feet, crawls out from underneath, and attacks you with flanking. You know that some players really don't like flanking?
I've heard.
Huh.
Really?
Couldn't
Yeah.
be me.
But it's just a game mechanic. Are you saying players hate game mechanics?
Sometimes. The complaints that I've heard are that it makes it so there's only ever one correct move in combat, and it devalues special abilities that grant advantage.
Get creative,
That,
bro.
that argument is a little tough because there's a lot of AoE abilities that would harm you if you're in range. All that tells me is that your build out is not correct. Like you're leaving half the game unused because you refuse to use AoE stuff. Because you
All
wanna get
that
flanked.
tells me is that you're a min-maxing scrub.
I don't even consider the player a min-maxer or a scrub who had that particular complaint.
I think that if D&D wasn't based off of a war system that really benefited from something like that, I'd be more upset about it. But, you know,
I like
it is what we got.
As I like a little crunch in my combat, as you may see from the constant campaigns we run. You now sustain 3 slashing and 10 psychic damage, Yasmin.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so this is a little bit interesting. Because straight up damage is just damage. Would you rule? Does it make sense just to put all 10 into the force shield, or drop the 3 from the shield and then the rest go directly to my HP?
I don't think there's anything that says that psychic damage goes through shields.
So, okay. So I was just going through my shield.
Mhm.
So that's what, 10 damage you said?
Yep. John, you are attacked by another wasteling. It slashes with its claws. A 21. Does that hit you?
Ooh, that does actually hit me.
Okay, are you going to do anything about it? I see you've used your reaction.
Yeah, I did the reaction to save people, so otherwise I would do something about it.
Then enjoy 5 slashing and 5 psychic damage.
I shall not enjoy it, but I shall take it.
I will. All right. Onward came the wastelings. This one has to rush all the way just to reach you and cannot also attack.
Yay.
Because they didn't go last time and we're on initiative count 10 for the benefit of chat, I rolled all of them in.
Mm-hmm.
And I am now, let's see. Here we go. I'm now moving all the ones with an initiative of 10 or higher, and then henceforth will be in a more normal environment. John, you are flanked!
Oh no!
With its bare hands! It completely misses you.
Yay!
Your CQC skills come in handy.
Heck yeah.
These are bears? I thought we were fighting
Shut
up.
This one rushes down and attacks Zomkug, the orc, with a claw and a bite. Neither of which have any effect whatsoever. I haven't updated his armor class, but he has some upgrades. So, yeah. Yasmin already went. Wastelings! No, she's a ball of light. Rah! It attacks Haratumara, the son of the chieftain of the village, with a claw and a bite. Of which the claw hits, but the bite does not. And fortified by John's speech, his temporary hit points take damage, and he himself does not.
Hey!
Onward came the wastelings. John, get fucked, stay fucked. This one does not have advantage, as you're completely surrounded on all sides! John, I would like you to first off take 2 slashing and 11 psychic, and then I would like you to roll on the Wheel of Pain.
Okie dokie. What do I roll? Just D20?
1d60.
1d6. Oh, okay.
Your enemy has rolled a critical failure.
Wheel of Pain says
37. I will consult table 37 of the Wheel of Pain.
Must
and
consult the bones.
A natural attack took it out of you. Your next 2 attacks deal minimum damage. So this guy
next 2 attack.
Correct.
Okay. Nice.
That should just be normal, not advantage. So 6.
Yasmin,
no
you
longer
are
concentrating.
Were it not for Zomkug, you would be completely surrounded on all sides. Onward came the wastelings. This one is also flanking you, as you find yourself at the center of a vortex of slashing and tearing. 9 damage, 16 damage.
Okay.
And it's all just hitting your your Halo-style shield.
Yep. Okay.
Onward came the wastelings. Wait, no, that would result in attack.
Still not even close to touching my HP, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. You're high level, right? Like, you're supposed to be powerful.
Oh, wait. We said we didn't have to make concentration checks if I went through my shield, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So I'm still concentrating. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Harutumara takes a bite from the diseased mouths of... Wait, no. That should be his 10 hit points. From the diseased mouths of these creatures, but he manages to force it off of his body before it actually bites all the way through his skin, and he has to go to the doctor to get that shot that's like pumping peanut butter into your veins. I fucking hate that thing. So what you have to get whenever you get bit by a cat. Because I love cats, but they're disgusting. Onward came the wastelings! Now, you all know what's about to happen, but they do not. Tarahumara... More wasteling. Did I roll like high for all of them? John, you are subject to another set of attacks. Claw, bite. Fail and fail. Zomkug is attacked. It's just a vortex of snarling, once sentient creatures reduced to these husks. And I don't roll on the Wheel of Pain for NPCs because that's boring. And because I don't want to waste your time. Wasteling! No, that's the coffin. The coffin does not attack you. The wasteling is running down here.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right.
The coffins all animate and they eat you. They're all mimics. Yeah.
Okay, and Tamara is attacked by another one. They basically press in on you on all sides. It's just like any zombie movie.
Yes.
Another 9 damage as the effects of John's inspiring speech finally wear off, and the son of the chieftain begins to take actual damage. His bravery beginning to wear down. Claw and bite on Tarahumara. 9. 6. He's bloodied. And one more wasteland. And I can move twice more. It dashes all the way to you. It does not see Dalaris, who is under greater invisibility.
Ooh.
Now we've finished all those initiative counts, and it is the wasteling who's on count 9 who attacks Zomkug. Ooh!
Ouch.
A critical hit for 7, 21, 31 points of damage. Chunked. He's down to 51. He is bloodied. And then the bite to add insult to injury for another 5 points of damage. The Vivimancer.
Oh, dang.
The Vivimancer rises to its feet, trying to shield its eyes from the terrible light of this angel, an angel named for the very fires of the sun. Anathema to this creature. It looks at the angel and then it looks over at its enemies. The rest of its enemies, these mortals swarmed on all sides. Its hyper-intelligent brain makes a variety of calculations. It looks and it looks and it locks eyes with Dalaris.
Ooh.
What?
It locks eyes with Dalaris. He sees you.
That's hella rude.
And he points directly at you and says a word that tears the air itself and makes the earth tremble. Die.
Oh no!
Do I have my reaction still, or did I use it?
I don't recall.
I don't believe you've used it. I've used my reaction.
No, I did use it. I did.
You did? Okay.
Because
Just put a little clock on yourself.
All
because to hold
ambiguity. Dalaris, are you able to cast Counterspell?
I don't believe I have counterspell. Let me double check. No. Oh, wait, does my... Hang on. No.
Okay.
I do not have counterspell.
You die.
What?
Mate, would I be able to spend an inspiration to get my reaction back?
2 inspiration.
2 is all I have. So yes, to save my friend, I will go ahead and drop 2 inspiration.
Don't I have that thing that John activated in case we die?
You do. It sets you to 1 HP. Do you want to be at 1 HP? Because I might fail this. I might fail this. So
Sure don't.
I'm gonna give this a try.
Does Death Ward work against this?
I believe so.
Yeah. Death Ward it'll just drop
multiple levels. Because Death Ward was applied to us.
Correct. Yeah. So we'll be able to save against one of these. But then Dalaris would be at 1 hit point. Invisible, but at 1 hit point.
You'd have to roll a hell of a
okay
Constitution saving throw.
I mean, there's no guarantee. I don't have an answerable spell, so there's no guarantee I'll be able to stop it. It's going to be it just gives us a chance to try to save.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, I'll drop the 2 inspiration.
And drop the spell in. Click the spell so I can read over it. Okay, Matt, make a DC 19 intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
No proficiency.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a abjuration wizard anymore.
Mhm.
We are still in communication via the mind link.
Yes.
Can I give my magical expertise and scientific knowledge of destroying magic to give assistance over that link?
That would require you to
I'll spend inspiration for it.
Okay, then yes, because that would require you to use your reaction.
Okay. So 2 inspiration?
Yes. Matt, you may now roll with advantage. Chat, our heroes could use inspiration if you happen to have any channel points, any sand in your bank. They could sure use it.
Got any more of that inspiration?
Yeah, 25, baby. So as the power word kill rings out from this decrepit creature targeting De Laurice, both Yasmin and John act instinctfully, channeling Yasmin's proficiency with these dark magics. John reaches forward and begins just unweaving the words that are coming out, magical words that are escaping the tendrilled lips of this horrible illithid begin to be unwoven. And by the time they reach De Laurice, they've washed into a horrible, decrepit cough of nothingness.
Okay.
From a bare spot in the ground, like in the space, from just an empty spot there, you hear, suck it.
Hate, double hate. Loathe entirely. And the Vivimancer cannot escape from this angel without taking an attack of opportunity, which it would rather not do. However, its legendary actions and reactions have recharged, and it has more wastelings where that came from. John, get attacked. A 19 misses, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whoosh. There's just no more room at the inn. Yeah, that's a charge. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yasmin, one of the ones on your left continues to attack. You find yourself pressed in on all sides. Claw! Bites! Which of those hit?
I believe both do.
Okay, that's a total of 27 points of damage. Do you have that?
Yeah. 27. I'm still unharmed.
Your shield?
Yep.
Okay. John, Yasmin has the best energy shield you've ever seen. The best personal energy shield you've ever seen right now.
I need to get my hands on that.
Did I picked which one it was. I need to double check what it was that I took as a perk that was installed because it was above the basic.
It's in the chat somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. But while I'm doing that, I please continue.
Zomkug, beaten, battered, and bruised, roars in anger and enters a rage. He hefts his mighty maul, despite the rail cannon that now is strapped to his back, thanks to Manda, the cube, the outfitter for everybody. Hoists his maul and makes 2 weapon attacks. He makes 2 weapon attacks. Whack. Whack. I said whack. All right. His second strike hits, but because of suck it up, it only does 6 damage.
Oh, Zomkug.
I only have one thing to say to all of you. Prepare for Titanfall.
Yes. Just remember the angel said we can't kill them. So it has to be non-lethal squishing damage.
That's right. That's right.
Mate, we punch the orcs, but we specifically don't try to kill them.
I was a younger man. I was a fool.
Drowsy, do you remember that? You don't recall? That was like one of our one of the games we played over the God, it was like 13, 14 years ago. When we first went down to Orange County, we were playing that pickup game with Joe, and we were climbing on top of this Colossus, and there were a bunch of orcs fighting us. And I was playing some monk for some reason, and I ended up saying, "Oh yeah, I punched the orc, and I tried not to kill it." And I remember Joe was like, "Well, you're a monk, so you have lethal fists, so you can't choose to deal non-lethal damage with your lethal fist." I'm like, "But I don't want to kill him. I just want to knock him out." It's like, "Too bad. You're a living weapon." It's like, okay.
But I'm a nice monk.
Did you roll a natural 20 or something? Like these days, if you rolled a natural 20, I wouldn't say you accidentally kill him. I'd say like you accomplish the closest thing to what you're trying to accomplish.
I think that's what you said. I did natural 20, and I was like, but I don't want to kill him. And like, too bad. It's too powerful. You're too strong. And I was like, oh man, that was a different time.
Zorica drops in. Who do you want me to attack?
Everything, whatever you can reach.
It needs to die.
This weapon does not specialize in non-lethal combat. The one that can die, that is what I will pick.
Yep, right here. This thing right here.
Prepare for Titanfall.
Yes.
I don't know. A lady telling me this does not do non-lethal damage is like
Do you have to roll save?
sexiest thing ever.
Oh my! Oh no, I don't think that's a save. Oh my!
The Vivimancer is crushed underfoot by the mecha.
Yes.
Only takes 20. Wait, are we immune? Are we immune or are we resistant?
Can you be immune to fall damage?
Non-magical attacks. Well, that's not technically an attack, so yeah. And is knocked prone as the mecha, as she jumps out of the ship, manifests her armor around her, which I think is her action, so I don't think she can also attack. And she just lands on the thing.
Yes,
Crunch.
please.
From
I volunteer as tribute.
From down where it is, it will use a legendary action. It will use 3 legendary actions to activate its Mind Blast.
Oh, again, it's like, hey, I saw you earlier today.
This worked. This is this was an effective strategy. I'm doing it.
Prepare to dance. Womp, 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 womp.
Just checking.
I mean, this is good because now it's pinned underneath, and all we can do is just keep just beating it up while it's pinned underneath the giant mecha.
All right. Yep. She just has to roll that save.
I believe in you. You can do it, Zorica.
She could.
Oh my God, Zorica.
And she has nothing that can help. So she
my
gets
one weakness.
My one weakness, my brain. And she is stunned.
It's okay. She did what she had to do. She is crushing the head. She's crushing its head. She's crushing its head. It's okay, Zorica. You got it where you want it.
Okay. Two can play at that game. Oriel grabs her mech.
Oh.
And uses a legendary action to teleport 120 feet up in the air.
Oh. Oh.
And then he drops the mech.
Does it get a tries to dodge when it's prone, or is it like
disadvantage?
Screwed. Disadvantage. Okay. No.
Lafon, roll 1d60.
Shit. How much? Sorry.
Roll 1d60.
It's this Looney Tunes crap.
55.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So you say Oriel transformed Zoria into an anvil, right? That's what happened.
Maximum armor piercing. No, blade breaker. maximum damage, and if the target is wielding a weapon, that weapon is destroyed.
I see. Right.
So immediately takes 60 points of damage.
Oh my.
Which turns into 30. Crunch. And I need to just get a quick reminder here because it's carrying a thing. Okay. In the Vivimancer's hand is a staff made of the same nigh indestructible material from which the bedrock of Penumbra itself is formed. It measures 5 feet in length and 2 inches in diameter. The head of the staff is swept back to form a stylized illithid's head, with a high swept back brow and cavernous sockets where the eyes might otherwise be. The six tentacles meld perfectly with the shaft. The shaft is intricately carved with a multitude of squirming tadpoles. Their arrangement provides the perfect rough surface for easily grasping the staff. And despite what this says, it is not destroyed. It is virtually indestructible. All right. John Carmichael, it is your turn. That was one round of Suck It Up. This is the second round of Suck It Up. It ends at the end of this round.
Okay. And wait a minute, how did Suck It Up work again?
All enemies have resistance to all damage.
Okay. But if they already have resistance, that doesn't do any more resistance. They're just
correct.
Okay, cool.
It does not stack.
Okay, but even so, in this case, if we attack this individual and they would normally take no damage from the magical, but they will take half though.
No, their immunities stay intact. It doesn't turn all of their things into resistances.
No. I'm saying if you have magic, because normally it says it's immune to non-magical damage, right? But it'll still take half from magical because of the ability.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
And that Mind Blast cost all 3 of its legendary actions.
Okay, we've got Hewlin right here, and I believe she should be able to follow up. Okay, so I have an idea, guys. I was originally going to just like pop over here real quick and do what we talked about and try and cut off from these guys, but I'm kind of thinking he looks pretty prone. He looks pretty getting close to dead. I kind of feel like just running up and trying to kill him. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Krontaka's
mark off the charges.
Warp Spasm. I marked up a charge for Warp Spasm. And this creature is a spellcaster or a fiend, so it gets Island's Bane, right? Or is that only against fiends?
If it says spellcaster or fiend, then it's a spellcaster and that works.
Let me double check. I'm going to take a look at. It's been a while since I've been able to use that. Let me just scroll down.
I recall the weapon
Krontaka
being able to burn spell slots from non-fiend, non-fey.
I just want to make sure if Island's Bane applies, if it's a have to be fiend for Krontaka's Island's Bane to apply. You gain. No, it's okay. So the bonus damage is only if it's a fey or a fiend. It will do the super
burn?
against the spells though. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to. Okay, I'm loading up luminous bullets. I'm loading up warp spasm, and I am prepping my revolver Krontaka, my legendary, glorious, a fiend killing weapon against this horrible aberrant entity, and one of my element blasters, and I am going to attempt to dodge roll through the mess of people.
Roll acrobatics.
I shall do this thing that you ask, and let's see. Let me just double check here. Does haste give you anything? I think it's just saves. I don't think you get anything against acrobatics. It's on dexterity saving throws. Yeah, so it won't apply here. So I will go ahead and roll that acrobatics check. 22.
Yeah, okay. You roll through it.
And I'm going to just step right over him, flanking with Oriel, because now I have a giant angel that I can do this with. And then I'm going to just take a knee, kneel down to this creature, and say, you know, you really shouldn't have tried to kill my friend. And I'm going to put Krontaka on its forehead, the Ellen Blaster on its forehead, and just start unloading Boondock Saint style while this thing is prone on the ground, having
You
just
have advantage.
whispered. And I'm going to go bananas on it. So here we go. That will be... Where are we? Okay, do I have everything I need? Okay, I think I've got everything I need. All right, here we go. Attack the first. 29 to hit.
All right, and how much of this damage does it actually do? Is any of this not apply?
No, it all applies. I rolled very poorly on one of them, but it all applies.
Okay, 25, 24, 12.
I do need a DC 18 saving throw from you.
What type?
Wisdom.
This is a magical effect. Does a 26 save?
Yes, so you won't take 4 of that. So that will be 21 damage cut in half. And you will also burn your highest level spell slot.
Oh, on a success, you still burn the slot? I thought it only worked on the failure.
I believe that when you use Warp Spasm, it just burns it. Let me double check here. Oh, you're right. On a DC 18, take the second damage and must expend its high level spell. Okay, yeah, so you don't take the spell slot. That's just if it... Okay, cool.
It's basically mana burn from Warcraft is how it's supposed to work.
Okay, and then I'm going to double tap. So I'm going to go again.
We take the first because you would have had disadvantage on this roll because it's double tap.
No, I have advantage from it being prone.
So and double tap inflicts disadvantage, so this should be a flat roll.
So I'll just take the first one at 20 then, dirty 20.
It still hits.
And
That's
I'm
still
going to burn the spell bullets. Where are we? Where are my spell bullets? Here we go. I'm going to burn the spell bullet Blight. Let me go ahead and click on that.
Did you know that the Vivimancer is not resistant or immune to necrotic damage?
Oh, good.
I will be taking the save at advantage because of my magic resistance. A 28 saves, I will take half of the damage. Roll 8d8.
Okay.
Wait, no, stop. Stop.
Stop it.
You would have known this. You would have known this. I'm not going to penalize you for this. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh, right. It's an undead. Okay. Whoop, sorry.
All good.
Thank you for catching. Thank you for catching.
Shout out to NWC Tim. I don't normally do shout outs and stuff on stream because I'm trying to make it so that rewatching it isn't weird. But congratulations on 69 months of being a sub.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, so instead I will use a lightning bolt bullet. Just shocking.
And I will now roll a dexterity saving throw with advantage. None of the conditions inflict disadvantage on that right now.
No.
A 14 does not save.
Yay!
It should be 8d6.
I believe. Yes, there we go. /R 8d6.
18. Okay. Lightning arcs as you just shoot, you fan the hammer on this thing somehow with one hand, and lightning just arcs into its body, zapping into the earth, melting the ground beneath it. Will that be all?
And did you roll your DC 18 wisdom saving throw against the radiant or the psychic damage?
I did not. I have advantage. 22.
So you don't take 11 points of damage off of that. So that will be 19 cut in half. So 9.
All right.
So 9 plus 18 plus 11. And that was my action. And then for my, I get because I am hasted because of the Krontaka's Warp Spasm, I get one additional action that I can use to only attack with. So I'm going to use it.
Element Blaster or Krontaka?
Krontaka.
You're practically emptying the.
I already reloaded my revolver, but yes, I am going through
like,
a lot of
you were
ammo
at
right
6,
now.
but like you're 3, you know. Bah, bah, bah.
Oh, I'm keeping track of it, and I need another 8. Oh yes, finally. So you'll burn your highest level spell slot and take the full damage. So that'll be 29 cut in half.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out. And does burning the spell slot do anything else or no?
No, it's just part of the mana burn.
All right. Well, I'll say goodbye to your level 7 spell slot.
And I'm going to use another lightning bolt bullet. So please make a saving throw.
Okay.
/R 8d6.
I rolled a 6 and a 9.
29 cut in half.
28 is 19. No, that would be 28 would be 14.
And then finally, with my bonus action, I'm going to unload my variable element blaster for radiant damage.
Oh my goodness.
And ignore the psychic. So take 12 off of that. So that'll be total of 12 damage. Minus, so 6 damage.
Would you like to use your reaction to finish him?
Yes, I would. John's gonna turn back and look towards Delaris. Is there anything, or look back towards the direction that he heard Delaris and since she's invisible and he can't see her? Is there anything that you want to say to this thing before it meets its maker?
Wait, you can't see me. Never mind.
I wait for an awkward amount of time. I look over at Yasmin. Hey, Yasmin, is there anything? You know what? Forget it, and just shoot him in the head. Like, what's happening here?
It is now the Wasteling's turn. They do nothing.
Thank God.
The combat is over.
2 things. Can I use my bonus action to analyze weakness?
On the dead thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no way. A 12? No, I'm gonna burn inspiration on this one. That is terrible. 15.
Shockingly, this creature has a higher CR than 15.
Yeah, tough. Oh, I think that's the first.
Yeah,
that's the first failure for that thing.
It very well could be.
The inspiration doesn't. Using the inspiration does not give it advantage, right?
It just lets you. Yeah, it gives advantage.
Oh, so then I get one more roll because the feature itself is.
Advantage does not stack. If you already have advantage, then you just get your inspo back.
So
wait, did you use your bardic inspiration already?
The bardic boop is off. I don't see the purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So so then it's a 12 anyway. Then if it's already, 'cause it's always an advantage no matter what.
Right. Then take your inspo back, and you failed.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Tough. Did we researched liches at some point? I know this because because of Vlakith.
Mm-hmm.
And having that be the rumor of being like, oh, she might have some sort of godly thing or lich thing or whatever. So I know we researched it. Can I make an intelligence check or like a history check or something to see if I can recall any information?
You just know that they have their souls in an object and they can regenerate. You just know that.
Okay. Do we know where it is?
No.
Okay. It is technically dead though, right?
Yes.
if I make an Arcana check, what would extinguishing? Sorry, not extinguishing. Extinguish soul do in a situation like this?
Okay. Drop the spell.
Okay.
Oh.
And I would say that the soul immediately departs and is drawn back to the object.
Okay. So meaning that timer basically doesn't occur.
The only way that would possibly work is if you used a reaction to do it.
Oh, like when it died?
Mm-hmm.
Which has already passed. We got
Correct.
to the point where I made the bonus check. So
Correct.
That's gotten null and void. Okay, cool. But knowing that for the future is useful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I mean, I assume everyone here has kind of the same information I do in terms of
Yeah.
the phylactery and so forth.
Absolutely. All right, then. All of the wastelings have become inactive. The Vivimancer is gone, if only temporarily. The battlefield is yours.
Are they aimlessly moving about, or are they just like entirely non-moving?
I think they're just entirely non-responsive.
John,
Are
if
they,
we want to get that,
breathing?
ritual done, we need to capture all of them and basically center it on the city.
Yeah. But we're going to need Oriel's help for that to ensure that we'll be able to actually cleanse and purify these poor creatures.
Right. In that case, let's radio the ship and get let's start getting the everyone here who's injured healed up.
You have done your part. I asked you to preserve their lives, and you have. The task ahead of you is of the utmost importance. Let me tend to these lost souls. They will
I also
find.
want to make sure that this guy is dead, but before we keep going. Plus, I want to like ransack his lab and see if we can find more information about Vivimancy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
I'm
Oriel.
responding to this. I'm responding to this angel fella. Oh, I just realized it doesn't matter what my alignment is. He can't tell because it is a magical effect. I read as neutral because of my ring of mind protection.
Correct.
And he can't tell if I'm lying with spellcraft.
Hey, mate.
Yes?
To help in the tracking down of this creature, I'm going to harvest as many of the components from this horrible, disgusting creature as I can. So that way I will have the pieces needed to be able to scry it when it reforms and figure out
I would also
where it
like
is.
to take this time while John is doing
Good
that
idea.
to ritually cast Identify on the staff.
Okay. Drop the description of Identify for me, please. Okay. All right. We're going to go in order of operations here. Daleries, feel free to do something else if you want while I process this.
Okay. I don't think there's not really a whole lot I can do right now.
John, you have collected 3 pounds of lich dust.
Ew.
A lich's body is as much a part of it as a strand of hair on a living being. It holds no significant connection and discards it with little fanfare. This is because the lich's true power is located within its soul jar, its body acting as little more than a physical conduit for its actions. When a lich is defeated, however, not all of its wicked spirit dissipates immediately. Most of it does. Quick action and powerful magic can bind the errant wisps of a lich's essence, allowing one to craft a lich censer, like an incense burner.
Awesome. That is what I do.
And let me tell you what that does.
Yes, yes.
It is a very rare magical item, so it is powerful and it costs a lot of resources to build. When held by a creature, faint wisps of smoke will emerge and blow in the direction of the lich whose dust made it, if that lich is still animate and on the same plane of existence. The intensity and thickness of the smoke will increase as proximity to the lich decreases. A creature holding the item may also spend 10 minutes focusing on it, after which a wisp of smoke will emerge and blow in the same direction of the lich's phylactery, if it is on the same plane of existence. So it basically lets you track it down.
Yeah. Perfect. I would like to do that, and I have lots of materials with which to transform into reagents. What would you like?
Well, it's a problem. Go ahead.
I would also like to highlight we have the printer on board.
True.
For like the more fantastical stuff we might need.
They have a magical fabricator. It's very powerful.
Fantastic. Let's use the magical fabricator.
This is a thing that will take time. Crafting magical items does take time. So you won't be able to do it immediately, but hold on to that dust. Now, you were casting Identify was the next
I would also
thing.
like to highlight, I am by definition a technical researcher and crafter of ritual effects.
True.
I probably could provide some assistance in making it.
Absolutely. You could absolutely contribute your time.
Or whatever. Yeah. But that's for afterwards. Once I'm done with this.
I feel like this will be a sugar, spice, and everything nice deal where we each contribute towards the crafting of this this defiling thing.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Actually, let's be real. The spice in this is probably who in sugar and spice and everything nice of the three of us. Who is what? I am not nice.
For me, I would say, considering how we play, De La Ruiz would be sugar, Yasmin would be spice, and John would be everything nice. Is kind of how I see that playing out.
The other thing is De La Ruiz is also spice.
Of course. But who is spicier and who is sweeter between De La Ruiz?
Guys, this is incorrect. It's oops all spice.
Oops all spice.
Oops all spice and a little bit of sugar from De La Ruiz.
It's paprika, hot sauce, and everything nice.
You know what? It would be, that disgusting hot sauce that they have on that Wings show, the one that's like just pure
hot
ones.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Bomb, I think.
Yeah, it's a bomb beyond insanity.
Yeah. That's me. Just unpalatable.
Did you know that the reason why that is so bad is that it actually is not an actual sauce? It's an additive that you're supposed to. Go ahead.
No, I'm just agreeing. Sorry,
it's an ingredient, right?
Yeah.
So what you're supposed to do is it's basically like it's the essential oil version of spice. You're supposed to take that and add it to a cauldron of hot sauce. It flavors the cauldron of hot sauce when you're making a huge batch. It's not meant to be used as a just apply to a wing. That's why it's so horrible and intense, because it's kind of like putting just absolute like vanilla extract or like pure like sour extract on something and going, oh yeah, this is our sour gummy, but you're putting the entire amount that you would put inside of Sour Patch
just
Kids
the
for a whole
silicic
batch
acid
on top. Yeah, So that's why it's so offensive. And when you order, so it's so crazy. I won't spend too much time on this, but I watched a deep dive where they really went into it, and anything that had appeared on the show prior to, I believe it was season 5, are like the true goats, because they had to deal with so many of the more terrible hot sauces. This whole thing where they use the capsaicin reader, not serotonin. What is it called? The Scoville.
It's Scoville scale. The Scoville scale.
So the Scoville scale, it works, but they basically, for the show, they kind of like tease the Scoville scale, where instead of using the actual pepper, which is what you're supposed to do for the Scoville scale, they use the sauce and test the sauce, but the sauce isn't the same all the way through. So if you actually take the sauce and send it in, it doesn't have the same consistency. So what they're using is they're using the scale of the pepper, but they're actually giving you the hot sauce. So the Scoville scale they're having you use in the show is drastically higher than what it actually is. The only one that the Scoville scale is not higher on is the Bomb Beyond Insanity, because they're using the pepper, versus the thing on the show is the thing that's this horrible amalgamation that they use for the whole cauldron thing. That's the only flip to it. But basically anyone that was on the show prior was using these really crazy, awesome hot sauces that, even though the Scoville scale was smaller, they were more true to form. Whereas the Scoville scales now are like completely inflated to make it seem way worse than it actually is. Like on a chart, you'd see like it goes like, okay, huge jump, and then right back down again, versus like they're telling you it's supposed to be this horrible rising thing that just gets insane. So, and whenever you order the hot sauce, the bomb beyond insanity that you're getting is a hot sauce that's been crafted to be actually it is the bomb, but it's scaled down to where it can be used for single use. It's not the crazy cauldron thing that the cast who appear on the show, the interviewees, have to deal with. So, anyways, just a little bit of Hot Ones lore for you if anyone cares about that.
Now you know. Yasmin, roll a charisma check.
Aye.
While you're rolling that, I can also tell you they have no idea why, but there are some very popular theories as to why peppers and whatnot actually have the capsaicin in them, and I can go over that during another time someone asks.
Nah, this one I'll spend the what's it called on? The inspiration. No, come on.
Incredible.
That's terrible.
What was this for?
When you touch the staff as part of the spell, you burst into flames, Lafon.
Oh no.
And take 3 points of fire damage.
Gosh, I wish it's almost like am I on fire?
Yes.
Okay. I still haven't taken damage, by the way.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh wait, you should make that for some. Yeah, make it with advantage because if you're,
16 plus I add something to this, right?
Yes, you would add your intelligence modifier to it.
That's a 22.
Oh, okay. The fire goes out.
But that now uses your once per short rest use of that token that I gave you.
Yeah. This is a. I assume that there's like a seal. It like flares brightly for a second as I make this like reactionary response to whatever's affecting me, and then fades into a dull metallic hue as the wires that it is kind of embedded into my left arm kind of glow brightly for a second, then disappear into once the effect has passed.
Magic field or actually it's not magical. It's psionic, but that still works.
This is like the nervous system, like because it's my Warforged stuff. So it's like the wires that carry the signals through. That is what kind of flares. Yeah.
Perfect.
So John is going to turn off the temperance seal, and he's going to turn on the recovery seal for.
And what does that do?
Yasmin. So since he already used the wisdom throw, he can't use that again until he finishes a short rest. But I activate the recovery seal to where if he gets dropped to 0 hit points, then he automatically stabilizes at 1 hit point.
Okay. Is Death Ward on?
I will highlight. This is now triplicate. This is effective in triplicate.
Better not take a long rest.
Death Ward, and the third one.
Nice.
As you use the identify ritual, you feel the staff resisting it, attempting to stymie it, attempting to identify the nature of the effect and disrupt it.
Would I be able? Oh, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh, so since after it took me some time to harvest this lich dust, since I see Lafon is attempting to identify this item, I also can cast identify, and we both are, two sides of the same coin in regards to Magitech versus I don't even know what Yasmin is. I still haven't been exposed to exactly what their magic is, but combining our multiple schools of magic, I'm wondering if we'd be able to, like when you do a circle of mages and you kind of gather for increased power, if we both would be able to do this together on another attempt.
As you kind of think that, because we're still in the mental link, right? So we're still communicating. I'd be like, well, it's not magic. It's science. And I mean that literally.
I mean, so is mine, but it's also magic.
Mine's straight up not magic. Like this is not me being like hard to get or anything. Like I'm just being honest. It's straight up not magic.
Do you have science on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Roll a science check.
Oh, I actually have to make a wisdom check here.
12.
All right. You're not entirely positive how this will work out. However, I do want you to roll a charisma check.
John or Yasmin?
Okay. John. I rolled a 16.
Let's see. You want a charisma check, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got a charisma check. This is just like a straight charisma, not a
Correct.
not okay. Use a deduction dice, which doesn't matter.
Do I get the sense that this thing is sentient?
Yes.
It's not fiendish, is it? Or fey?
No. It's of illithid make. Those are illithid tadpoles that are sculpted on it. And it has incredible amounts of psionic energy. Like, as Zorica gets anywhere near it, she sort of looks at it like, oh, shit. My head.
I will... As we're kind of running the identify spells, and I kind of feel that, let us identify you, or I'll unmake you. And my evidence for the skill that is given is that your prior owner, whose body has been smished into smithereens, and whose soul is likely following right after, is the proof positive that I can do such a thing.
That outcome is preferable to cooperation.
Mate, would John's knowledge of the deep glyphs help with unraveling the secrets of this item's resistance towards us?
Roll an Arcana check.
This is an item, right?
Correct.
So Analyze Weakness would not apply to this, because I believe it's exclusively
correct.
Items.
12.
Dude, we're rolling poor.
No idea, John. However, it is mentally communicating.
Can I try to persuade it to work with us?
There you go.
Roll a persuasion check.
Gladly. Persuade. Whoops.
Woo!
We take the first result, 29.
Not a 12.
Verification required. Initiate physical contact.
Okay, so I gotta grab the staff.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Roll a flat charisma check.
Flat charisma check.
I rolled a 12.
I don't make flat charisma check. Yeah, baby.
18. Bless you.
User accepted.
Oh, come again?
User accepted.
So what do you do?
See, she is the sweet one.
My purpose is to promulgate illithid rulership over all things. My capabilities are as follows.
The combat, or the staff, is a +3 staff in combat. You can burn a charge to deal bonus damage. You can burn, it has 25 charges. You can burn up to 3 charges when you hit, and I'll write this all down at some point. You can burn up to 3 charges when you hit with it to deal extra psychic damage. On a natural 20, it blasts them with pyrokinesis and lights them on fire.
Oh.
You can light a target on fire with pyrokinesis by expending 5 charges. You may spend 2 charges as a reaction to gain advantage on any saving throw. When you are harmed, it will automatically cast a level... Hold on, I gotta check something. A level 3 Cure Wounds spell on you for 3 charges. You can spend 1 charge to gain a temporary ability to see through fog, smoke, or other visibility restricting things. You can spend 2 charges to see through physical objects, including lead, which normally blocks these things, up to 6 inches deep.
What's the downside? Is this thing like evil will slowly corrupt?
Its purpose is to promulgate Illithid rulership. And if you fail to fulfill its purpose, it will resist you, which could result in a battle of wills for it to obey you.
What if your goal is to rule over all Ithalids? Guys, I got an idea.
Oh no.
It's time to gaslight gatekeep girl boss, baby.
This would only be possible if you undergo seramorphosis. Illithids are the superior species. No non-illithid is suitable to rule over all illithids.
Yeah, but if I beat the Ithalids and I'm superior to them...
That is a logical fallacy.
I mean, we just took out your buddy.
Current host had degenerated. Current host existed generations after. Loss of contact.
Guys, I think the stick is evil. I think, although I want to use it, it is a very, very powerful stick that will increase hitting a lot.
It's a powerful stick.
I don't really want a weapon that I'm gonna fight with all the time. So I'm just gonna put this down. I'm just gonna kind of ceremoniously like
convince it that you are forwarding the Ithalid agenda while work. This thing is used to creatures working on an eon scale. I mean, the Vivimancer said that it had been working on its last experiments for the last 1,000 years. I mean, if you were slowly but surely over the next 1,000 years working towards Illithid rule, the next few years of you being slightly sidetracked by saving the world, which saving the world would save all Illithids. That is working towards.
I mean, but if we're our primary goal right now is to go clear a planet of Ithalids.
You know what? We can cross that bridge when we come to it. But at least until we get there, we can utilize the tools that we have at our disposal. And then, obviously, if we need to pitch this thing into a star, then we have that option down the line.
I don't know. I've been in enough parable plays back on Ascus to know that this is this is the start of something not good.
It is definitely the start of something not good, but it's very interesting.
Maybe the stick will give us the location of the phylactery to purge its degraded host.
Would it give up that information?
It would if its current, more powerful wielder promised to go under Ceremophis once we defeated the previous entity and took over its laboratory. You would then become the new Vivimancer in order to take over and be more direct, greater. You would already have all these thralls, these companions at your disposal. Once this happened, you could pull the wool over this thing's eyes.
Okay, let's try that.
Hulwyn chimes in.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna have something to say about this.
You could tell it you're planning on killing Vlaakith.
That is a very good idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love telling people that.
That would further the Illithid conquest.
Point of order, would it know what Vlaakith is?
No, it would not.
This is pre-Vlaakith by a long shot.
Correct.
Yeah, but if we explain what Vlaakith is and kind of do a little story time thing, I could pull out the dual disc and kind of give it a little show.
Yeah, I can
Touch it up on
explain. I
history.
can explain to it I can give it a lore drop.
Roll a performance check for lore drop.
Ignorance of the law is not no exception of not understanding it.
Montage. Here we go.
I cast lore dump.
Can I grant advantage by using the dual disc to
Yes,
make
you
a
can grant
nice,
advantage
awesome
by
set? Perfect.
using a brand new dual disc system.
Oh, okay. Roll again.
Yes.
Yeah,
well, there we go.
baby.
I'd call that advantage.
Everyone loves magical Trevor because the tricks that he does are ever so clever.
Verified our understanding. The collapse of the Illithid Empire extends far beyond Penumbra, correct?
I mean, yes, though.
And the rebellious thrall species have propagated throughout the astral plane,
Yep.
and they regularly indulge in Illithid hunting as a rite of passage.
Yeah, and for fun sometimes too.
And Vlaakith is the center of their unity.
Yeah, she's the HBIC.
Elimination of this entity is necessary for the promulgation of Illithid rulership.
Among other things.
Elaborate.
I mean, I kind of owe a guy. So, you know, it's within our mutual benefit.
Would elimination of your creditor facilitate your success?
No.
Acknowledged.
No.
Who do you owe that favor to?
Bad.
This is to is our mind link like safe from any communication interference?
Yeah.
This is
Except
to
for like
Carlin.
divine beings.
Sure.
Yeah, we promised.
If you're in the
Carlos.
range of a elder brain, it might be able to tap in.
Okay.
But you're probably not in the range of an elder brain.
So Carlith, who is a Gith sorcerer, who
Uh-huh.
or wizard, Gith wizard, a high level wizard, high enough to cast gate, is does not want to be harvested by Vlaakith to extend her reign, and we promised we'd kill Vlaakith for him.
Okay. Oh, so you don't want this guy dead?
No.
Okay.
If only because the entire joint task force only worked because we had access to him.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's a ally of sorts.
Well, let's not go that far.
Do you
An
owe him?
acquaintance.
Yeah. We do owe him.
Okay.
Okay, owe is the wrong word.
We kind of brought him out of his hermitage.
Okay.
To get some information from him. Like we were able to get to Penumbra because of him. And
Okay,
kind
gotcha.
of forced him out of very safe hiding in order to do so.
You love when that happens.
And
Absolutely.
yet, he has a great deal of innocent blood on his hands.
I mean, I wouldn't mind killing Carlos to get him out of killing Vlaakith, but also
Well, killing Vlaakith would also be an amazing good. You would free the Githyanki from her tyranny.
What's your opinion on breaking contracts by killing the person you're in contract with?
Well, you could technically not break the contract with every intention of keeping the contract. The contract didn't state that you had to keep him alive as part of the contract, I would assume.
A law that is not just is no law at all.
There you go, see?
I would like to clarify that. Good, you knew that was Hulwin and not Oriel talking. Hulwin has a very different view on these things.
Yes, I am well aware of which cosmic type entity we're engaging.
Okay,
We need to,
just
send
wanted
you
to check.
Oscus real quick, just a quick aside.
Uh-huh.
Hulwin, that is.
You want to do what?
I think Oscus would benefit for having someone like Hulwin just running roughshod over certain.
Hulwin for president, Oscus.
I will ask you this then. Have you told Hulwin, and you spent a lot of downtime off camera montaging, have you told Hulwin about Ascus?
No, I have not.
Have you?
I think I would probably ask her more questions than I gave.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I was directly asked I would probably.
She would
tell
likely
her a
not
little bit.
pry unless something you said caught her attention.
Oh, okay.
Like she's not interrogating you about where you're from. But if you talk about where you're from, she'll have questions. She'll want to know more.
Yeah, we'll probably answer, or at least Dolores would probably answer some questions.
All right. So she would know about the Celestial Heroes, and she would know about the fact that there's actually evil and corruption and oppression going on there.
Yeah.
Oriel, a word before you go.
Oh no.
Yay, mommy and daddy are talking now.
Except for in this case with Hewlin and Oriel, it's like mommy and daddy.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Not like as in parental unit, but you know.
How stuck up this figure is. I think it's mommy and father.
More like mommy and zaddy, am I right? Is zaddy still proper? Do we still say that one?
I'm not in with the youths anymore, so I couldn't tell you.
Where was I? Hang on. I'm balancing all these different voices.
Oh, Oriel was about to say yes, mommy, to Hewlin.
Incorrect.
No, the elephant doesn't have a chance to chime in. We're having a conversation.
Yes, friend, what is it?
And the rest of their conversation is private, because they're telepathic.
Oh, I want to hear.
Roll a wisdom check. Just a flat wisdom check.
I mean, I would also like to.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to listen to telepathic bond?
This is my patron angel.
20.
Wow. Damn. Yeah. 24.
Yeah.
21. All right. I'm going to summarize here. Hewlin, at the speed of thought, tells Oriel everything she's learned about Oscus. And decries it mercilessly. It's a perversion. It is a prison. It is a tyranny of the mind, the body, and the soul. It is the deception and usurpation of faith. It's a betrayal of mortals and of what celestials are meant to do to help mortals. It is an entire world caught in a massive, sickening lie. And it needs help.
Oh, we got an ally.
And Oriel basically takes all of this in and says, this cannot be allowed to stand. The powers have tasked me with the matter of Kur, the dragon of the void. Do you know of it? No. And then Oriel casts Lore Dump.
Yes.
Also, Drozy, even though you failed your check, you can just get conference called in.
And if John hears this, I'm like listening in on the mind link that we have. So.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do Delaris and Yasmin know much about Kur, the Dragon of the Void?
We know a little bit, actually, because
we talked a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like a brief exchange.
They know about as much as Core as I know about Askis, which is not to say much, but they are aware of it.
It all began at the dawn of time.
And on that note, we're going to go ahead and go to our break. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Coriander Society when we return.
Carte blanche aside from that.
Cool. So thinking kind of like, because it's pocket dimension and shapeshifting, but maybe it's kind of like a Venom-esque arrangement where it's a dimensional parasite. That so like when he absorbs things into his hand, maybe it's like a fucking, oh no, I've done it again. Maybe it's a teethy hand that like a toothy hole.
Could you please just once not consort with otherworldly powers from beyond the scope of human imagination? Just once, like day.
I refuse. There's too much empty headspace here with my lack of a brain to not have another thing in there.
We have reached 100% kiss boy density after they attack each other.
Creatures of flesh, now you shall hear the words of the emissary of the Maelstrom. Are you the one who has polluted this holy place with the machines and their wretched city?
No, but I just came back from destroying a machine city, and I think we want the same thing. I also hate pollution.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
+5 respect
15.
for Eco Warrior faction.
I'm Green Party, man. I'm Green Party.
Save the turtles, bro.
Save the turtles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
Perception, you
better.
said?
Perception. 22.
Oh. Well, there
All
we
right.
go.
I'm going to go ahead and simulate what happens here real quick.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shiver me timbers!
Well, yeah.
Well, shit. Alright, I think it's time to go check on Deadeye then, eh?
Do minor illusion and create a top hat, milady. Just walk 10 feet away and then...
You need her.
She's so angry.
If you ever milady me, I will punch you in the face.
You'd have to be a lady first for me to milady you.
Excuse me?
Nothing, Grandmaster. I would never dream of disrespecting you in that way.
Care for the capybara.
I walk over to him.
Okay.
And I'm tired of watching this. And I slice his throat. You die with honor. And I keep sawing for a little bit, just so I get the head out. And I hold the head up above.
Blood everywhere.
For you! For you!
The last thing that guy said before I ate him was James. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lux Lightly. Wonderful. Oh, fuck me running. You know, you might be about half as capable of taking sword hits as me, but I will say you did a good job making sure we didn't lose the gun. Yolalair does a hearty laugh and he goes, "And you, my friend, are purple," and then immediately falls asleep.
You know, I've
There
been
will be
saying
no
if,
next time.
if at first you don't succeed, you can keep trying until you succeed, I think, is the saying
I'm a
there.
trash cannot, Mason.
No.
I'm a trash cannot.
Got it. Remember the conversation that we had earlier? I think some concepts can apply here about how, you know, when you're in your own emotions, you feel like you want to do the thing right now, and sometimes you don't want to do the thing at all, and that's right now. But then you have friends or people that
I'm gonna die
you know
alone.
know, Garnet, you're gonna be okay. Let's just. Can you take some deep breaths? We can do it together. We can do it together.
Who am I gonna take to the blue gala or whatever fucking color it is? So, what does the hungry dark feel like? Do you smell anything?
I don't know if it's what I'm smelling, but it often smells a little bit like baked goods.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That does not.
Like cinnamony?
Ariana, no.
It's called the hungry dark.
Not hungry for the food. Hungry for dark.
But it's weird that it smells like something good. If it's
Wait,
supposed to be bad.
Are you hungry dark affiliate too? Ariana?
Huh?
Because you smell food all the time.
But I'm just hungry.
I don't think I'm dark.
17. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. This probably isn't going to be a big deal. Where'd my unarmed strikes go? Oh well.
This is where I get power word killed.
Oh
ninth
no!
level spell.
He's not a wizard anymore. He's a single-celled amoeba that's just gonna try to grab you. Oh my god! Natural 20. Yeah, you get shoved into his pocket. You get shoved into John's bag of holding. God.
Not again! Twice in one day. Right? If you have a gate open, it's a two-way street. So they could just come right back through. Go ahead.
Okay, that's like a bad roll, but like
I think I could help with that.
Like if someone just heals me as I'm doing it, like I could keep this going all day.
What have I done? Okay, Avalor.
I could probably seal it one way, the gate.
I can at
when I
least
was
get
studying
25.
last night, I learned how to create a kind of a bridge that can support my friends but won't let my enemies step upon it. If I just cast it vertically in front of the gate, they couldn't move back through it.
Ooh.
What are they cooking?
Let them cook.
Okay. All right. This is a ridiculous plan, and they're going to go with it.
I prefer the one where we don't die, so I like this.
They go away
Also,
after
I
an
need some
hour.
earplugs.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so
someone gonna heal me?
yeah, they're already like coming back with healing potions in crates. You know, like 24 packs of healing potions.
Just got a shot at a healing potion.
It's like a study session all over again. It's just chugging Red Bull.
Once again,
Red Bull give you fiends.
Not what I expected to be happening today.
So I just burst through the door like, while you're meditating.
Honey, I'm home. Knock, 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 knock.
It's goofy time.
Blood banging the door. Mason like about to wrap up, just like opens his eyes, like side eyes the door, sighs. Gets up, answers the door. Oh,
So what did
hello?
you mean by you told me to be help just immediately starts. You told me to be helpless, right? That didn't really work. But then you said you like Francisco because she's so independent and confident, knows what she wants. I'm like that. Why don't I have a Mason? Not you, but like a Mason.
A boyfriend is what she means.
Yeah. Someone like a guy who likes that.
Good morning. Do you want to come inside?
Sure.
Okay.
Weakened by the extra-dimensional force of the Akashic Field, this final attack strikes the Kraken, and it slumps, reeling in its defeat, slowly dissolving from this reality, banished back to the phantom realms from which it once came.
I'm gonna give a huge thumbs up to the kaiju. Good job!
Oh, I'm glad you're cheering on your pet, Haruka.
No!
As it-
I don't give a shit about him!
As the Kraken disapparates, the kaiju looks over at you, and in a deep rumbling voice, as it too begins to fade from this reality in this current form.
I'm gonna wave at him.
Be good.
He tells us to be good!
Oh,
Bye, kaiju.
Thank you for fighting with us.
Big turtle man.
The wolf, listen.
If you'll allow it.
If you allow it, I like to skin the wolf's head and place it on Mr. Sir Thomas to disguise him poorly as not a cow.
You're just making it wear stinky skin.
Like a mask. Like a mask. Mask off. Fucking mask off. Yeah, like that. It's so close.
It's a were-cow. Okay, you can certainly try. We're gonna go ahead and leave you cheerfully peeling the face off of this dead wolf. so that you can stick it on your cow's head. And I'm going to just drop that mental image with everybody.
What about Una?
What about it? What about him?
You think we could get drunk?
My familiar drunk?
Maybe. So I'm just contemplating all the possibilities.
So you have a horn that gets you drunk?
Yeah, we should. Well, stares at DM. Just is there other plans?
About those plans you had, I hope you've got a good drunk Una voice.
Look, it's up to you to just go for it. Underage drinking, why
I'm
not?
mostly kidding. I'm mostly kidding.
Yes, yes. By the Sunrider's grace, yes. We're all okay.
It all began at the dawn of time. Across a million worlds, and in a million stories, there is a single struggle that defines reality. It is not as you and I would see, good against evil. It is between something and nothing. Just as the water cycle and ecological processes cause life to fuel new life upon its death in an eternal cycle, there is a version of this beyond those universal forces, beyond the formation of stars and supernova, beyond the spinning of galaxies. Something against nothing. It is a self-annihilatory impulse that is inherent to reality, a force within it that constantly tries to make creation cease to exist, more than destroyed, erased, as if time had never existed. And just as external forces will turn a wheel, and just as the power of the sun will drive a water cycle, this self-annihilatory impulse drives the birth and rebirth of universes. It has many different names and many different faces, and every world and every people tell their own version of the story. But for us, in ours, the name of that impulse is Kur.
Ooh.
When gods first emerged in this creation that we understand, billions of eons ago, and mortal souls first came to exist, before the antediluvian empires of the Aboleth and the horrors of the old gods, Kur was there. And Kur slept, for there was nothing. And then there was light. And Kur's sleep and peace was disrupted. It, he, they were cast out. And in retaliation, he took with him one of the first gods as a captive, demanding that she return to Kur his eternity, his unchanging immortality, the result of his pre-existence outside of time, now caught within causality. And that goddess granted him what he desired. But as soon as he had it, she cast him back out from something into nothing. And so it was believed that the story ended. But we know this is not true. This man, John Carmichael, has touched the very flesh of that dragon of Kur with his hands. For Kur expected to be betrayed by the youngling gods and left behind a piece of himself, a piece of his flesh, undecaying and timeless, using that flesh as an anchor between nothingness and creation. It is by this flesh that Kur intends and has always intended to pass back from nothing into something, and then from within it to restore existence to utter darkness and restore his peace, free from the noise and sound of any other being or soul. Kur cannot be understood as a dragon, as a mortal mind, merely as the shape that the self-annihilatory impulse has taken in our reality. And I have learned from John's word that this flesh has been found, and it has been scattered across worlds, and there are those, the Pact Malefic, who seek to use it for their own purposes and invite with them annihilation and the end of all things. And so, while the need of the people of Ascus is great, and I will not turn my ear from it, nor gaze away from their suffering and their need, and I will answer this call, I cannot do so myself. For the flesh of Kur has been made my charge by the powers, and it is in this endeavor I must expend all of my strength.
And Oriel is done casting Lore Dump. You're muted, and I want experience points.
You can have them, but they are worth nothing, so enjoy. I was saying, well done, first of all, and this is the sickest lore dump for Kur we've gotten. Well done. I like it a lot. Big fan.
Now, okay, while we have that lore dump, I would like, because the flesh of Kur is something that was given, that information was given to us because John came to Ascus on a hint that there was something directional to that chart.
Yes. That would be... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Please finish the thought, because it's...
That would be, and this is not Oriel talking. You are aware of the Pact Malefic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like John to roll a performance check.
Yeah. $14.
Okay. John, do you want to explain Ichak?
John can. Can John do it through Joe? Because it's been a long time for Matt.
All right. I was going to say if you rolled higher, John could do it through Joe, but this is fine. One of the things that Oriel mentioned when he cast Lore Dump was the antediluvian empire of the Aboleths. Aboleths are a type of fish-shaped aberration. But they are unique in that, one, they have an unshattered racial memory.
Oh.
They're born with a full knowledge of their predecessor, like all of it. They live for an extremely long time. They are powerful psionics. They enslave other species. And they remember a time when the universe did not have any gods in it. And just as the Illithid Empire collapsed because their thralls developed psionic capabilities, the Aboleth Empire collapsed because of faith, because of gods and divinity. And the true extent of that empire is unknown because we are talking like a long time ago. That ancient asteroid you were in, similar scales. And there were no gods at that time, but there were elder evils. There were outer beings, a variety of them. And the Aboleth did not worship them because they did not have a concept of worship. They thought themselves superior, but they did admire them and seek to emulate them in certain ways. And they built monuments to these elder evils in their cities. Your typical underwater cyclopean, thousands of feet beneath the surface, no one can survive their alien lava vent, relief style, looking at the architecture will drive you insane style city. John has been to one of these. In Pyre Space, on Quelia, the water world, the third planet from the sun, and what was used to be thought as the human homeworld until it was learned that humans came from Lacunas. But it was the halfling homeworld and the Sahuagin homeworld. And deep underwater, there was an Aboleth city. John traveled there. Long story. A storm giant, an angry storm giant was involved. John traveled there. And when he was there, he met an entity composed of violet flame. It's called Ichak. I will spell that. And I'll spell Kur for you. Let's see. It's just Kur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have access to the core stat.
Good.
Image. That's the one.
Image. Good. And Ichak, the violet flame. John did not at first understand the nature of this entity, but it called itself, among other things, the Muse of War. And since coming in contact with this thing, it has been following him. But it's not clear if it is physically following him or if it's just a multidimensional entity that can be multiple places at once, manifest in other ways. But what he has learned is that Ichak is an elder evil and is whispered to be essentially the one who taught the gods to be evil. This may be an exaggeration. It may not be the source of all evil. It probably isn't the source of all evil, but it is the source of a lot of evil. Yichak delights in chaos and ruin and violence, not just like destruction, throwing meteors at things, but people killing each other, gods wreaking havoc on their followers. It is a capricious, utterly alien mind that loves seeing that kind of destruction. Ichak is, John would probably relay this, back on Yord in Northport, when John met General Warcrow, General Sagomo, before he realized, I don't know if this was before or after he realized that Sagomo was a member of the Pact Malefic, General Sagomo's secretary took the face of someone John knew. And this person that John knew was dead. And Yichak had taken this form before. He believes General Sagomo is under the influence of or working with the Muse of War, because General Sagomo literally loves and worships war itself for its own sake. It's what drew him away from the Pact Malefic.
Also, John did know that Warcrow was with the
Yeah, you figured that out like the first time you met him.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the exact order of events. So, Ichak is an elder evil, and agents of Ichak stole the flesh of Kur from him and have been scattering it on different worlds because John was hiding pieces of it in different universes to prevent it from being united so Kur wouldn't arrive and, game over. But it turns out that even in that form, the flesh is a beacon for powerful evil monsters. There is a undead moon in Yord's universe that was being attracted by the flesh that he hid there, which he's since removed. Like, it basically attracts elder evils. And so John was planting it on all these worlds, then he realized, shit, this is bad. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I can't leave this like this. So he's been collecting it, and then agents of Ichak blew up his briefcase of holding, stole the flesh, and have been planting it on different worlds in order to sow ruin and chaos. And one of those agents was on Ascus. That is why he came to Ascus. He was pursuing an agent of Ichak who had a piece of the flesh of Kur who was going to give it to somebody bad.
Oh, wow. We really sidetracked your mission there.
I mean, he left to go do stuff afterwards. Matt,
It was all according to the plan.
Is that basically everything that you feel like I need to cover?
For Ichak, yes. that and beyond.
Wait, John has a plan?
Yes, of course. Everything is all going according to John's plan. He has foreseen all of this.
All according to Kaikaku. Translators know Kaikaku means plan. So that is what John has been working on. The Pact Malefic sect that had the flesh was on Earth. They weren't native to Earth. They were sent there when the Chaos engulfed the Obsidian Tower. Their whole cyst got thrown into the wrong universe. That's what happened to the cyst that arrived in Northport, too. General Sugomo isn't supposed to be in this world. His cyst exploded and got sent here. So the cyst that had the flesh was there, including a very bad necromancer who was the one who was plotting to do stuff with it. John managed to steal it and break it into pieces and flee through the portal, which is what started his journey. So his journey from the beginning has been about dealing with the flesh. First scattering it, now trying to recollect it. And I'm sure there's a third phase of the plan at some point. So all of this lore dump is to say that just like John's primary mission is the flesh, and you two have the mission of the Forge right now, which is everybody's mission. And then you also have this mission to save Ascus. Oriel, the Solar, has been assigned to work on Tur as a problem. And therefore, he can't go to Ascus to save it. But he's not going to do nothing. So we basically just did a whole bunch of backstory drop to explain why Oriel's not going to directly fix everything himself.
I mean, theoretically, there is a piece of the flesh on Ascus still, then, right? If that
Did you recover it? I thought you recovered it, Matt.
It's not in my notes that we recovered it. I think that was part of the deal, and then the deal got altered.
Okay.
Right, it's going to alter it further.
Okay.
So I think that the plan was to ultimately head back there and confirm, because what we were doing is we were going there to investigate if there was a piece of the flesh of Kur. And then to basically root out if there was or was not any infernals of the Pact Malefic there and remove their agents or otherwise get information. And like as you've said, it got very sidetracked.
So there could be a piece there still.
Could be, yes. Because basically out of right now, we have this Flesh of Core list, which if you want to bring up, you can show. We've got out of what we believe there to be 21 sites of the Flesh of Core, we know of 12 of them. And we specifically left some blank to where we can add them in other adventures down the line.
Those are the ones that got stolen, I think.
Yeah.
Where is it, Matt? Equipment?
So it would be under Heroes, which is below Bases and Hideouts, which is below Allies and Minions under Heroes.
Thank you!
You're welcome. The ultimate zing.
Oh yeah, so you should know there's some flesh in Dogalad's vault.
I think this would have been something I would have eventually figured out.
Mm-hmm.
I think at some point I would have that information based on what we already agreed, GM.
The thing is, he hasn't done shit with it.
Okay.
Like, he never touches it, as far as you know.
Okay.
So
because I have surveillance on him, so
right. This is more something that corroborates it, because it's not something he's going in there and like messing with my precious. And it was locked there before you arrived, and he hasn't opened it since. But this does corroborate some information.
Yeah, basically the suspicions that we had have now been like straight up confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
What are these suspicions that you had?
A request from
Azia.
Athea.
By the way, mate, do John's cameras that he secretly installed inside of Ndogalad's vault still work?
Yes.
Cool. Everything going well? No sneaking in doing my precious?
Well, you might have at one point have seen Yasmin installing a bunch of secret cameras with drones.
Oh my god, it's the Spider-Man meme.
Yes, glorious. Your adventuring career is moving along just as I predicted. Everything is devolving according to my design.
Do I know about those cameras? I can't remember if I spied them or not.
No, they were there before yours were.
Got it. Because I fiddled with a lot more of John's tech than probably should have.
Hey, you know what? Fiddle with my tech. I don't mind. Fiddle away.
Worst Airbnb ever.
Here's the thing, though. Is it really fiddly with your tech if you don't find out about it?
Yes.
No. Very much a bear in the wood situation.
Yeah, exactly.
I just have to outrun
If
you.
you fiddle with someone's tech and no one can hear it, it doesn't make a sound.
So,
Let me radio
TLDR.
Amanda real quick. Hey, Amanda, if you fiddle with someone's tech and they don't hear it, isn't it? I'm joking. That was just because I hacked into her cybernetics way back when.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
making a joke about that.
Well, if you don't get caught, but you still theoretically leave some kind of trace. Also, you obtained information when you accessed it, which changed molecules in your brain. So, objectively, yes, you did.
We need to teach you about humor at some point.
Yeah, let me know if you figure it out.
Oh.
Burn. I don't think we need to teach her anything.
The last like thought before like I pay attention to what we're doing here is just like a thumbs up smile, like nice.
You did it. So, yes, effectively, Kur is the greater scope threat of the campaign. Ichak is the greater scope villain, because Kur is not actively plotting or trying to do things. Kur just sort of planted the flesh and is like, in several bazillion eons, this will work out for me. And when it does, I'll be ready. Ichak is the one going, Elder evil for you, elder evil for you. And each world has an elder evil in it. And the elder evil of Lacunas is the chronophage.
So there are theoretically infinite elder evils?
Theoretically, but they're not all here.
Right. Well, no, because it's theoretically infinite universes, therefore theoretically.
It's not like a function of reality that every universe is required to have one elder evil in it. It's more that the flesh of Kur has been calling out to specific elder evils, the closest ones, and so there is one threatening each world that you know of. But they can contain multiple. They absolutely can contain multiple. You ever cast Hunger of Hadar or Arms of Hadar?
Yeah.
Hadar is those are warlock spells. Yeah. Hadar's an evil star.
Oh, okay.
An evil alien, otherworldly Cthulhu star. And there's more than just Hadar. Right. So yeah, there's all kinds of absolutely bizarre, unfathomable, pray it never notices you things in the multiverse.
Oh, I'm a primordial speaker. I think I've made a mistake. Notice me, senpai. I'm speaking.
So, that lore dump has been issued. You are still on a planet with loot to loot, but does the party have any responses or questions or roleplay shit?
Currently we're trying to like bypass the sensor requirement to just have the staff show us where Buddy's phylactery is. We can go destroy it.
Right.
Yep.
But if he's not, cooperative, we'll just go work on the sensor. I said he. If the stick is not cooperative, we'll go work on the
Roll
sensor.
persuasion check, Drosy.
Surely with advantage after that brilliant performance.
Persuade.
Or deception.
It is sealed in the ruins of Gwalior, inside a lead casket, with many powerful psionic sigils upon it to discourage tampering. The object is susceptible to normal forces and energies.
Does anyone want to like collect all the Gith descendants and then just bomb? Sorry, light orbital bombardment, the Gwalior.
You possess orbital bombardment.
I wasn't talking to you.
Never mind, I can do that.
Mate,
mentally.
Are we able? Do we have to write all that down, or can we the characters know and we know where the lich thing is now?
The characters know. You know.
Okay,
it's in the ruins of Gwalior, which is
yeah,
perfect.
And the staff knows like exactly where. The staff doesn't just know the ruins of Gwalior; like it knows where it is.
We would benefit from exact coordinates so we can go and claim this laboratory for our own and further the Illithid glory.
Don't thrall me.
This is the creature's primary laboratory. The facilities that it has constructed since its reawakening have been pitiful. Its phylactery was never discovered, which is why it was imprisoned in stasis rather than destroyed by the inhabitants of Gwalior. But this is
you're
its
saying
primary
these sarcophagi are its primary facility?
Negative. The building from which they emerged is the primary
Oh
facility.
my god, you're kidding me. Okay, well, let's go take a look. Let's go.
Correct.
Okay, let's take a look at it. This whole time, Dolores is going to basically be carrying this staff like this.
By the way, I love the idea. And Yasmin, if you have your drones that can go intercept it for us, we have that horrible Franken beast that was like making its way to the mountain and then just collapsed.
That beast never existed. You made that up.
Prove it. Prove it's made up.
The probe.
Show us.
We never called the probe back. It's still hovering over the mountaintop.
Mate, prove it. Show me. Show it to me.
If they were there, we have eyes on. We know where it is.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so John is going to take out his wand of trap finding.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
There is no horrible Wastelander beast.
Okay, copy that. Very sad.
Yes.
But we could. Here's the thing, right? We could learn Vivimancy, and who's to say we couldn't make it?
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
That is the exact opposite of what we've been doing this whole time.
You close your ears for a second. I need to talk to my friends really quickly. Pretend that you don't hear any of this because it is entirely
I'm not in your telepathic bond. You can just do it.
How offended would Oriel be if we like took Vivimancy and they just continued doing it?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty evil thing to do to people. That'd be
bad people.
No, they should just be killed instead of having their souls blasted out. Like,
But what if it was for like a really good cause? Like, what if we were doing it to feed orphans?
The ends do not justify the means.
It would be much more cool. What's your thought on that?
That is disgusting, and there's much less cruel ways to get what you need. You want to go back on a contract to somebody? If it was an immoral contract, I'm totally fine with that. Torture, unnecessary suffering, consuming souls? Terrible, terrible.
Understood.
Now, if you find an application of this magic, much like necromancy can be used for a variety of purposes, not all of which include imprisoning, torturing, or consuming souls. If you find other applications for this, necromancy is not evil, and I can only assume that vivimancy is also not evil, but a lot of the applications and uses of it are. So I would never try to forbid you from this research, but its application must be handled carefully.
Oh, question.
Mhm.
This is to just a general
Okay.
thing. And I'll bring in both Delaris and John on this one. Destroying a lich's soul, like its phylactery, does that end? Is the soul recoverable afterwards?
What
like through some sort of
happens?
resuscitation or something like that?
Happens to a lich's soul.
Get sent to the bad place.
I believe either it's destroyed or they go to the bad place. I am looking it up. So liches have to feed it more souls in order to maintain their immortality. If they don't keep feeding it, they decay and can degrade. I'm going to look at the word destroy. Because the body was destroyed. If the phylactery was destroyed, then the lich could not regenerate and would remain destroyed.
So its soul is like wandering then.
Its immortality is no more, which means that its soul would pass on.
Okay.
And at that point, having done that much evil stuff, it would absolutely go to a lower plane of some kind. So it might just be cast adrift on the negative energy plane. It's, little column A, little column B. John, you're pilfering the place. Let's talk loot.
Yes, John is going to very carefully make his way through this structure. And yes, John doesn't see things as the black and whitely good and evil. It's all shades of gray. And even, he basically is the epitome of fight fire with fire. We can utilize the weapon of the enemy in order to, undo them. So
Oriel is like, be careful, such knowledge can only corrupt of such cruelty. And Hulwin is like, yeah, go ahead and study it. Just don't do anything evil with it. All right. Let me give you...
John crosses his fingers the entire time.
Doesn't count.
Of course, of course. Yes, of course. You're the thing from God, which Marvel movie was that when Thor's talking to Star-Lord, like, I'm in charge, right? Yes, of course. Won't be doing bad things. Not at all.
All right. Lair of the Vivimancer. Down at the bottom are the indoctrination cells.
Okay.
They are where creatures are kept. Where the survivors are brought there for conditioning, which involves multiple casting of the Vivimancy spell. At the end of a 3-week period, they're released. They are dead to their former lives. This is like a basic ass structure. This is not a magical structure. This is not a super high tech structure. The Vivimancer was working with scraps here. When he revived, Gwalior still existed. It wasn't reduced to a agrarian society, but they were not high tech.
Oh god, this is like those pictures on male living spaces on Reddit where it's
yes,
a pizza box and a TV set up on a cardboard box.
You know
All right.
how like there's the thing where as long as we are from Cleopatra was from the making of the first pyramids. We've got like we had the height of like, you know, society, and then we had him waking up, and from him waking up to now is like, you know, Cleopatra to us. It's like a lot of time passed between when he went to sleep to when society began undoing itself.
And he wasn't even he didn't even undergo ceremorphosis until long after the empire had fallen. He was like
really?
Yeah, he was not an original. He doesn't remember the days of the empire. He was like a degenerate illithid. Some of the illithids survived, but like they degraded, they lost their society. They've just been like over generations of somehow managing to reproduce more tadpoles. They've barely been hanging on, but like they've totally regressed. He was a regressed illithid that turned into a lich.
So he's like a teenage girl going, I should have been born in the Regency. He's like, I should have been born during the Empire.
He got a hold of his dead family's Amex card that never got untapped, and he's just like spending like crazy.
So several of these rooms,
there's only a 99-cent store to buy from. So he's got a black card just going to the thrift shop.
Yes, that was what was missing. I couldn't verbalize it. That's great. Several of these rooms were literally just for wastelings to stand around until they were activated. Like they were just...
I like the idea that like he was like, hey, I don't want you to bother me, but it was all he maybe had this like, oh yes, finally a worthy opponent, and it's been ages since I've been able to stretch my what the hell's going, no, not like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he had a literal walk-in closet.
Lol.
Like we thought it was just like, oh, this is the prison house. He's like, this was everything else. We almost blew it up, and he's like, we're leaving. Let's grab my sarcophagus. Let's get out of here.
Dude survives for thousands of years and has one bad day where these people arrive in a spaceship, refuse to elaborate, just insult him and like, give us all these people. He's like, this is my life's work. And they're like, all right, great. We don't care. You're a side character.
Look, clearly he's never been bullied, and now is the time.
It happened so fast.
This is like this is like what would happen if a 1990s bully showed up in modern era.
Yeah, exactly. They show up from the movie and then they like just get absolutely clowned on.
Was there anything?
Give me your lich money.
Give me your lich money. Was there anything special in any of these sarcophagus, or were they just
Well, I haven't gotten that far. We keep on having diatribes and sidelines. I haven't made it that far.
No worries. I just want to make sure we didn't forget about that. That's all.
Area D, the Vivimancer's workroom. This chamber resembles nothing. It's like right here. No, I think it's this room right here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Distillation coils, alembics, and glass tubing clutter tables, while tomes, scrolls, and arcane diagrams reside in multiple shelves around the room. There are also several small cages hanging from the ceiling.
Is there anything or anyone in the cage?
Let me finish. I was yawning.
Oh, sorry. Thought you were done.
No, I was yawning. These cages contain small living creatures, including rodents, birds, lizards, and amphibians.
Oh.
There are tons of scrolls and tomes in this chamber, but they are all in Qualith. Qualith is a language of 4 lines that are broken up across, like kind of like Morse code and such, meant to be read with tendrils, which you do not have. If you have them, go ahead.
I mean, I want to just verify none of its tendrils survived the delichifying.
The tendrils aren't going to help you read it. It's like if you had a dead person's fingers, you couldn't read Braille.
I'm a linguist, man. I am the linguist.
Yeah, you can absolutely study it, and you'll probably figure them out pretty quick. Or if you have comprehend languages,
I have both of those things. Also, quickly, Dolores, come over here. I need you to fashion me some props. We're going to put some weird tentacles on my face, and then we're going to work together to read this thing together. You can get me in the mindscape of being an elephant. We can do this together. We will uncover this glorious language, one Peter check at a time.
While that's happening, I'm going to ritually cast comprehend languages.
Okay. There's a montage with some 80s music, a makeover montage as they're creating this like costume with these fake tendrils on his face, and you're beautiful. And then
as soon as they're almost done, all right, we're ready to give it our first test round. And Yasmin is over there just reading everything.
Sorry,
You have
Donald,
to-
the opportunity for a
types
bit
of
appears.
nerds.
You have to take it. You simply have to take it.
You have discovered 2 items, and they're not really item. Well, I'm going to give you the following items. Most of them are like furnishings. You know, it's not something you can just use from your backpack. It's something you install in a location. This is what you have found. Alchemist Lab, Arcane Lab, Research Notes, Vivimancy, and the Vivimancer's Spellbook.
Ooh. Now, okay, so I assume that at some point talking to Medwithin and Carlith and just generally being interested in the magical aspect of higher space, I would have learned about the importance of spellbooks and stuff, right?
Yes,
'Cause I'm not a spellcaster, so
You voraciously consume information wherever you go. That's your default state. If you're not obsessed with a project, you consume information. So and you're hyper intelligent, which is why you've been able to. Your character knows things that under normal circumstances you would never know, but just by being in these places, you know about spellbooks.
got it. So, John, I know John's a wizard spellcaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As is Medwithin.
Right. I mean, I'll scroll through the spell book really quickly just to see if it meets sort of the expectations of what I would assume to be in here, or if it's like extremely out of the ordinary. Because this is also from a region very far from where I'm from, with arguably different, possibly different rules. As magic seems to be as much an art as a science. So if there's anything that really stands out as outrageous in its application, or its interface rather with the energies throughout the world, then I'll pay attention to that. But other than that, just make a quick note of it and then give it to the more advanced spellcaster, which is John here.
Gucci.
Yeah, and we're still in communication with the mind link. We still have a little bit of time left, so this is not information I'm keeping to myself. It's sort of a tandem effort. I'm giving you everything that I learn.
I'm also in the room.
yeah. But it's easier just to talk via. It's faster to talk via the mind link than words.
No. Yeah, I get it.
Keep in mind, of course, that Gnosis would be happy to build an approximation of the Qualith language for future translation automatically and absorb all the information in those notes, record it, and collate it.
Fantastic. I mean, I like researching, but yes, that's a much better use of our time. Absolutely.
Actually, on the communication line with Gnosis, can you set up a exfil team? Anything that we gain of importance from here, if they can start packing it, notating it, and putting it to storage for later analysis.
Understood. We have relatively few crew members, but I'll go ahead and make sure that we're prepared to do so. The loading bay is ready to accept this cargo.
Excellent work. Commander out.
Okay.
So I would assume we want to either just release these creatures back into the wild, or we want to put a merciful end to all of the creatures inside of the cages.
I don't know if there are any other creatures being processed. Oh, the little critters, the critters. Yeah, roll a animal handling check.
This is also the first non-spider entity we've seen here, right?
Yes.
Non-spider, non-Gith descended entity.
Yes, although other such species, the Gith have some sort of sheep equivalent, I believe. Okay. Like, there is mammalian, reptilian life on this world.
Copy.
All right, some of the animals have been experimented on via vivimancy, but all of them would be fine with being released into the wild. They have not completed the process, and they will recover naturally.
Perfect. Yeah, unless someone has a reason why we shouldn't, I'd say we should release these poor creatures back to the
if they're
wilds
native,
from which they came.
Yeah, if they're native and they don't pose a destructive threat, then absolutely.
Yeah. None of them's a cat, so the local bird population will be fine.
As native as something on a constructed...
yeah, but after thousands of years...
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a native San Diegan, but I've lived here for the last 19 years, which is more than half my life. Actually, it's exactly half my life.
Wow.
Nice.
By the way, you've absolutely destabilized this community. Just want to put that out there. You are an invasive species of human.
You're bombarding it with plasma. Oh wait, no, you're talking about me in San Diego. Yeah. No, I have. Okay, well, yeah, when you're right, you're right. So the sarcophagi contained mummified illithids, and the whole point of them was to be decoys, because the Vivimancer could cast psionically. So if you made it into that room, you would be getting hit with spells, and you wouldn't know which of the corpses was doing it. Unless you, like Oriel, just cast Detect Evil, find them, and
like,
smite
it's
them.
that one. Yeah. That's hilarious.
But yeah, there's
Okay,
not
so
really much else of value here.
It really is a shame. So I will say this because now we're like so far past it. I was going to cast Detect Good and Evil because I have a gadget that allows me to do that. But obviously the restrictions of 6 inches of whatever material blocking it is a bit of a problem. So
Yep. So yeah, the Staff of Ancient Penumbra, the spell book, the research notes, and some equipment, but it's not better than anything you have. You have high-tech technomagic version.
I think
his laboratory really was just shoddy.
Yeah. We don't.
That's why it
think
was
we've
taking
ever-
1,000 years.
I don't think we've ever come across a place that now has better. Ostensibly, the only place that has better magical research than us is the universe where the Bell Cyst is, the Bell Cabal is.
The Bell Cabal.
Yeah.
There should be plenty of places across the world that would have at least, if not the same.
Magical research?
Roll an Arcana check, please. Yasmin.
Okay. Natural 20 for 30.
A natural 20 for 30. Okay. The Bell Cabal universe probably has a lot of techno magic, although theirs is more magic and less tech. Like their computers are magic items. They are not silicon based. Like their whole thing, they've basically replaced tech with magic. They are highly sophisticated, but there are extremely powerful spells, rituals, and such that you know of, but you have not practiced. Indogalad is an extremely high-level spellcaster. He probably knows Elvish high magic, circle magic, combinatory magic. There's blood magic out there. There's spell crafting. There's a lot, and there are places where, like... But I will say you are very, very high up there. Like you're not going to come across anything frequently.
Right.
Yeah.
The Library of Goltharius has magic that you've never heard of, but that's like that's a whole other thing.
We could stop there after coffee.
Mate, is this important or was this a spell effect that was just lingering here? To make
that was a bonfire. There was an actual bonfire there.
Cool. Just making sure. Okay.
The other thing I wanted to know is that because these are technically living creatures, as far as we're aware, right? Sorry, biologically active creatures as opposed to living. Were they still beholden to the biological necessities of eating, sleeping, etc.?
Yes. The Wastelings, no. The Wastelings had a extremely reduced, because of their brain activity and stuff, they still required things, but like instead of sleeping, they just sort of turned off. They still needed food and water and stuff like that, but they ignored, they had no sense of pain. So they could exceed the normal limits that we instinctually put on ourselves at the cost of damaging themselves. So it's not like Undeath where they don't require food or water, but they require much less.
The Vivimancer's thralls, if not caretaken if not given care through metabolic functions, would have died.
Correct.
Like you'd have had physical death as well as
correct.
Death. Okay. I mean, Oriel, if you want to, because the thing is, to my understanding, is that Gwalior still has a bunch of these thralls idling around. Like these are not the sum total of them, right?
Well, out of character, Oriel just got here. Out of character, yes, there are Wastelings wandering all over the place.
Well, I kind of figured from what our previous conversation was that we have to continue on with our strategy, and Oriel is going to run around now that the big bad got taken care of. He's going to gather up all the poor souls, poor unfortunate souls, and then do what he has to do to help them. Right.
Well, what I was thinking is like, because I assume our ship is more efficient at carting entities than Oriel himself would be.
Not to the destination I have in mind. Let me tell you my intentions. I will go as a messenger to these people, to the village that you spoke of. I will bring them tidings of the Undying King's destruction at your hands. And I will task them with gathering their lost brethren. It will not only be a way to save them, but it will be an act of healing for them.
Yeah, empower them. Give them agency. Give them a purpose.
I'm going to reach a hand out to the shoulder because I assume that all of the gift descendants were with us. Tara Hamara, Flar the Bold, and
Flar the Bold and Yvonne, I believe they stayed on the ship. They were not part of your
They're
team.
kind of hovering. They're like, "Hey guys."
I did call for the ship to land. I called for the ship to land because we need to start cataloging, so they can walk down. Flar the Bold and Ethan, whoever they are, or whatever the last name was. I'm going to reach a hand out to the shoulder of Tara Hamara and like gently guide him towards Oriel. This is a representative of their people. He has been given permission and a quest to highlight the efficacy of their own struggle against the Undying King. I think this would be a best given a statement to him.
You have cleaned, yes, to verify to you, John, you have cleaned out the laboratory. Give me 1 second.
I love the idea that...
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Plus, I love the idea that Hewlin has just been chilling in this bush like the whole time, like everything's going down, and she's just like mind melding with everybody, having these big conversations. She's just like sitting in a tree. Like we all landed, everyone was getting their butt kicked by like totally not zombies and wrecking house, and she just like ball of light down there. I was like, oh, they've got it. Let me just hang out in this tree.
It's just like she used her turn to turn into a ball of light and fly through. And then the objective was to dimension door extract, which I think is what she ended up doing. And then she like didn't get another turn.
Yeah.
The fight was over.
Also, in the entire butt kicking, my shield is still up. It hasn't been destroyed yet.
Yeah, you guys are ready to fight some Elder Evils. You'll be ready to fight Elder Evils soon. What was I about to do? Oh, right.
I need to get my hands on that shield. We need to share that shield tech.
I mean,
Manda built it.
As a quick
that's
aside,
what I mean.
As a quick aside, Radio Manda, she'll be on it immediately.
I needs it. I want it and I need it.
Okay, that should not have rolled as you check because that kind of detracts from what's supposed to be happening here. Please disregard that. That is not a subtle hint. That is not using the interface and stuff. What it is
be not afraid.
Oh hell yeah.
So Tarahumara is awestruck at everything that he has seen, and when Oriel is actually like paying attention to him and he realizes more of this entity, it's not just a giant with wings, it's like this is a entity emanating spiritual potency. Part of Tarahumara had hoped to join you in your journey into the depths, to retrace Mighty Arak's steps. But his true quest was to rescue Hollerith. The rest of it, and he was prepared to follow you down into the depths of Penumbra, but his task is to protect his people. That's his job. Yeah. He's the son of the chief. He's going to be in charge, and going down there to help you on your quest is not going to do that. This is
on a natural 20 from that charisma. As part of that, I would like to reach out, grasp him by the forearm in a comrade way, not as a divine being that we've kind of engendered ourselves as here.
Right.
And I think if you'll give me permission to bypass the check that I would normally have to make for the lies, the mendacity that I usually have to do.
Yes. Since Oriel got a 30.
I'm going to flesh to flesh of my ruined hand that has had tons of experiments on it. Of him. Your people have been through much. You have had a taste of that narrative, of that story from the sword you wield. The lineage you carry is great. But with that comes two responsibilities. The first is that you uphold a duty of your choice, of freedom, of thought, of good or evil. Is yours to make and yours alone. I ask you this not as a leader or a hero, but as a person who's been under the weight of a crime that cannot be given name, to understand those choices that you make. And I will just retract and head away. And I think for everyone, for the first time, Yasmin is always giving off some element of misdirection. Sometimes her eyes will light gold when she's lying. Sometimes they will burn a bright green. And sometimes when she tells the truth and when not, it is difficult to discern. I think for the first time, everyone except Delarice, who has seen this honesty before, sees a true core that she genuinely means what she's saying.
Yasmin, would you like to reduce your sin score by 1?
I will take it.
Okay. Your deed plus the proximity to an agent of good and holiness allows you, and your moment of authenticity and sincerity allows that corruption to recede a bit. You don't need to believe in the angel because the angel believes in you.
Yeah, baby.
If he says that, I'll spit at his feet.
He absolutely does not say that. I'm cheesy. He's not deliberately cheesy.
Me, the
Yeah,
player, likes it. Yasmin, the character, would hate that.
Oriel's going to go start a new religion, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Not like you will now worship me as a god, but more like, hey, let me tell you about stuff. All right. So, yeah, Oriel will take Tarahumara and the other warriors, and with them sort of shepherd or lead these wastelings all the way back to the village, and then begin rounding up the rest. And Oriel will do a lot of the work because he moved fast and he can teleport as 120 feet as a legendary action. So, you know, but he's going to make this the great duty of their tribe. So what about Hollerith, the shaman, the person who you originally came here to rescue?
Oh yeah, what's going on with him?
Well, he got the Oriel love slap, so he's fine. He's honestly pretty good now. Like, his soul feels much better, thank you.
Now, we actually Hollerith because we didn't need him for the Undying King. We needed him for the Annulus.
Yes, and the survey team has confirmed that the shaft goes down 200 feet and there is a subterranean ruined city down there. So whatever equipment was used here was able to burn through the substare, the substance of the that the Penumbra is made out of. Some crazy equipment was used on that, and there's life down there. They know all of that so far, and they've sent drones to do like a survey of the area as well. So they have a ton of information. You don't know if that's where the Annulus is. You do have that map that pointed to that area that said maybe the Annulus is down here. But that's about all that you had. Let's see what Hollerith... Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was going to say order of operations, destroy the Undying King permanently, and then make headway on Annulus discovery.
All right. Well, with the coordinates provided to you, or not coordinates, but guidance provided to you, the Staff of Ancient Penumbra is capable and understands the concept of coordinates, just doesn't have enough objective navigation information to give coordinates, but is able to navigate you exactly to where it is hidden, where a plasma strike from orbit should take care of it. Or give it to Hulin, who will crush it in her hand because it's an evil object and she will be able to purify it. Unless there's something else you want to do to it.
What is this thing now?
The phylactery of the Vivimancer.
You found it? Oh my gosh.
The staff, yeah, well, that's the thing. The staff knew exactly where it was and leads you to it. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Yeah, let's
What do we do?
dispatch
with
it.
I mean, if there's nothing in there, I'm down to just like literally nuke it.
I mean,
more.
it's his soul. His soul's in there.
Well, I mean, like, but things that are interesting, I don't care about that. That's just like something we need to exterminate, like a termite or something.
Well, you're not going to exterminate it. You're just going to, send it, return to sender. It's
I mean,
gonna
I could exterminate it.
You could
Well,
exterminate
but we also Hulin could just exterminate it just as easily without,
No, well,
No, I could
actually,
exterminate it.
if you played Baldur's Gate 3, you would have learned or been told that the soul is destroyed or consumed when you undergo ceremorphosis. So illithids, I don't know if they have souls per se.
So what would be in the phylactery?
It would be like it's vital, like
it's consciousness.
gel.
Yeah.
It would be like it's nobody. If those of you played Kingdom Hearts, it would be it's nobody.
Nonetheless, destroying it should be sufficient and would not require you to undo the progress you just made, Yasmin.
Yeah. Assuming that I want to keep that progress. Here's the thing. Fireworks from orbit look pretty. But is Hulin getting bored is the question. These are really the two things we have to balance.
Hulin, even if she gets impatient, is an immortal being. Her impatience tends to be on a larger scale. She's fine. Like, you know what? She's really happy about what you just did with Tarahumara. Like, she's all about freedom and choice, but people should choose to help one another and to be there for each other, but everyone has to find the path on their own. And then, like, helping all of these people, yeah, maybe they're going to get brought to a lawful good place to undergo their healing, but, like, they're getting healed, and that's what matters. They're not going to be thralls anymore. So Hulin's in a great mood. Hulin's not bored and, like, let me smash something. Hulin's very happy.
So who's in favor of just lighting it up from the ship?
I would like the idea of us, if we're going to light it up personally. I don't want to put it on the ground and then fly up in a ship and then trust that we're shooting it and hoping that it gets just rather just take care
It's
of
more
it.
that, like, when you find it flying overhead, you know its location. Before you do anything else, you can nuke it from orbit.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. We can. That's fine. We can do that.
All right.
If it's guaranteed, then yes. If it's not guaranteed, I say we do it.
Go down there with your detect good and evil afterwards and just sort of scan the blast radius.
No.
Plasma bolts from on high. Hold on, I gotta press a button here. We don't need this. Plasma bolts from on high rain down on a ruined cathedral. It's not a cathedral, but it was once some great, grandiose, important place to the people of Gwalior, now fallen into ruin long ago, destroyed by the Vivimancer and his wastelings. For even if he hasn't built a whole lot since that time, he was still much more powerful than any of them until a bunch of assholes with orbital bombardment showed up. So the ship flies over, the shadow of your vessel passes over the structure, the energy cannons, the plasma cannons charge up, they spew bolts of boiled ionized atoms and gas down on the area, sending up plumes of smoke and blasts of debris and flaming molten substance until there's nothing left. And a thorough scan of detect good and evil reveals lingering traces of powderized, evaporated evil.
It's been a good Tuesday.
Been a very good Tuesday.
I think one of the last things that needs to happen is even though you think you know where the annulus is, Hollerith still has a few things to say.
And mate, before Oriel leaves, John just wants to take a moment to thank him for heeding the call, coming and taking time out of his busy schedule with, saving the entire known universe by stopping the agents of Kor, in assisting us. Because even, small victories like these give us one step towards our eventual goal.
Every act of kindness and salvation is an end unto itself. As for my busy schedule, we're on the same calendar right now. Go in peace.
And so he leads them back, and his ultimate plan, by the way, which he would share in a more grandiose, dramatic manner, is these beings have suffered an injury beyond mortal capabilities. He is going to take them to Imperia, the city of tempered souls, on the 5th layer, the platinum heaven of the 7 mounting heavens of Celestia. There, in the city of tempered souls in Imperia, by the cold mountain lake, they will find healing, fountains with healing properties, and the souls of countless brilliant doctors and physicians and healers. And in those hallowed halls, they will find themselves again.
Incredible.
It might take a while, but, that's what he's going to do. Oh, we'll all go together when we go. Okay.
I mean, I would love to go to, Heavenly Spa for a while. That sounds amazing.
Write that down. But that's not what you're doing right now. You're here to get the end of this. Write down objective, go to Heavenly Spa. That's not out of the question. Not right now, though. As for Hollerith, who is probably the strongest psychic, he's definitely the strongest psychic in the tribe. Leadership is genetic. Well, it's not genetic, but it's hereditary. It's passed down from chieftain to child, male or female. But that's not like, they're not like, oh, you're the chieftain because you have the biggest mind powers. The shaman, whoever in the tribe has the most powerful mind, is the shaman. Hollerith is the first person that you've talked to on this rock who knows what you mean when you say the word annulus.
Ooh.
Yes, he's heard the legend that it was a powerful weapon that the evil masters used to threaten each other. And Arak came in search of that. He delved to the land beneath in order to find it, though he never returned. He went in there to slay the unredeemed beast and claim the annulus, but he never returned. I wish that I knew more to help you for all the deeds that you've accomplished today, for saving our people from 2 threats, for restoring my mind, for giving Tarahumara his own path to adulthood, to being his true self. Is there anything else that we can possibly do for you?
Sure he doesn't want to go back to Pyrespace to join our collection?
Tarahumara?
Yeah.
Tarahumara just got signed up with his whole loyalty mission for his people. He's actually 100% on team, stay here right now.
But
if he has time... Yeah.
It'd be cooler if you did.
It'd be cool if he did, though.
I like how Matt's he should come here and get training, do some training and stuff.
Yeah, he'll go through his loyalty quest here, and then when he's ready, when we really need him, he'll be able to show up with a bunch of ass-kicking badasses who have been leveling up off screen while we've been busy.
Write that down too.
I think to Hollerith, this is the first person who has had some memory of the Gith uprising that hasn't been propagandized in a way in totality by either Vlaakith, but with the Gith Yankee, or the Gith Sarai, and the fact that they're offshoots of the Gith Yankee technically. I would like to take a moment to hear any stories that Hollerith has and see if we can match up sort of the fiction, if we can assemble the mythology from both facets into a more coherent storyline.
It's difficult because it has been a long ass time, and it hasn't all been oral history. It has been written down, and they have some artifacts from Gwalior in their village that they kept. It's at the inn for some reason. But there still has been a lot of cultural permutation of the story as time has gone on. The rough version of it that they have is that they were slaves to... They have a word in their language that doesn't mean demons or devils. It means fiend, but not in the lower planes sense. Like, they have their own word for who it was that enslaved them. They don't really remember what they look like. You know, when Lovecraftian stuff happens and there's like statues of elder beings that have been forgotten for eons, and we're like, oh, that's a octopus man or whatever. They don't have that context. So in the event that they find depictions of mind flayers or whatever, they're really creeped out by them because it's like an old memory or little bits of details, but not enough to fill together. And their story is that the shamans freed them. They looked within themselves to find the strength to overthrow the foul the terrifying foul masters. They have like a one word for that. Guy, right? Guy. Yeah. They overthrew the guy by turning inwards and breaking their own chains.
Hell yeah.
And then they killed the shit out of them. But the gods,
hell yeah.
The guy and their evil still lurks in the world below. It's very rudimentary, very piecemeal.
But it lines up with at least the broad strokes with what we know from the Githyanki, in that they did turn inwards. There was psionic shackles that had been broken from, but they have no like singular leader figure. That kind
There's no, they don't mention the word Gith once. Whatever that means.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been describing them as Gith descendants, but there's no...
Well, Gith was a person. They took their name after their liberator.
But as a species, they have a different... Yeah, they're not...
That's not part of their story.
Exactly. What would they call... I mean, this is not a question that you have to answer for this. I would just be curious as an offhand, what do you call yourselves?
I don't know if the module has it in there, but effectively people. They call themselves people.
I knew it. I knew it. We're human beings.
Like in a lot of languages, the word for humans is just, it means like people instead of human beings. Yeah.
It's the reason, actually, just from an entirely interest perspective, is that this Gith is a solitary figure. Maybe more because the Illithid Empire was vast, right?
Yes, it was multiplanar.
There is a very real chance that a cell managed to make extreme off-roads and became the flavor that we recognize these people as. But that there may be Gith-like entities that exist in freedom of some sort that have had not just no contact, but perhaps evolved in entirely different ways.
Roll a history check. Anyone may do so if you are discussing this. $23. Okay. So there are some questions. How did the psionic awakening work? Why did it affect the entire species?
Like, it's not that Gith, it's like it would have taken more than 1 leader, obviously, and it always takes more than 1 leader. But in order for the entire incredibly powerful empire to fall, the entire Gith species across multi-planes and such would have all had to awaken psionic potential. What was the means of propagation for that is not known. The official Gith Yankee and Gith Zerai stories say that her role was primarily a teacher and an example. And once it sort of spread mouth to mouth, mind to mind after that. And so everyone heard about this and then learned how to awaken their own abilities. And then they told the next group and they told the next group, and it sort of spread organically through the empire.
Like my scientific guess, like I just sort of like spitballing, as Yasmina's kind of want to do. The Illithid would, to make the Thrall species more easily controllable, because they engage in like biomechanical hacking essentially. A lot. Right? If they found a gene that perhaps gave rudimentary psionic vulnerability to the species, and then over time, over evolution, it sort of started building up resistance into the precursor, essentially, if we want to call it that, of psionics, then perhaps if the thralls are linked via the mind control schema that the Illithid have, that supercharged it, and that they were the own architects of their own demise.
So it spread like a virus through each colony.
Yeah, and therefore, like virus, the other thing too is that in continuing that virus thing, antivirals become less effective. Or sorry, I guess antibacterials in this case become less effective the more the bacteria kind of react to it. That's a possibility as well.
And that would explain its propagation beyond just word of mouth or word of mind. It's a solid theory.
I have no evidence beyond the fact that it makes an entirely vocal, and I use vocal here to mean any sort of communication, across a mentally subservient species seems catastrophically unlikely.
Perhaps there is evidence hidden somewhere on a distant world of some aspect of this, which just gave me an idea for another cool thing we can do. But that is not right now. Hollerith, if there's nothing else, and you can always come back and they'll give you shelter. They'll give you whatever they can provide, which may not be much. Zorica is like these, they have no training. They're all self-taught. And of course, they do not have Sorium to boost their capabilities, but that is a rare gift.
She has Sorium?
She's infused with Sorium. A little bit is in her body.
Oh, that's cool. I've got Sorium.
Where's yours?
I got a little nugget.
I remember they gave you some. I don't remember what it was for, and it makes sense that you kept a little bit. And the ship has a Sorium reactor as well as the dark matter reactor. So the
I was
biggest.
just gonna say, don't we have a lot of Sorium?
You have a significant amount in the ship power, but it's all like locked in, the Sorium ball powering one of your FTL drives and a lot of your systems.
Though we do have a map of the Sorium crucibles outside the chronophage.
That's fucking true. The trick is your ship is in the wrong dimension.
Right, but that's a minor problem for later.
And if you cross a dimensional barrier within that ship, the dark matter crystals will implode.
Again, that's a problem for later to deal with. That's not here, but we essentially we know where the Sorium crucibles are. Getting there is now the hard part, but that's for later us to worry about.
Wait, why
Not
do
to worry about
they
a problem we can't solve now.
Dark matter, void crystals, if they go through a planar portal of any kind, they implode.
Because they're like extremely unstable, right?
Yeah, and that's why you had to go to the black hole
in this. You couldn't build the ship in the Lacunas universe and then move it. Oh my god!
How long have you been drawing that?
He's been quiet for a while. He's been focused for a while.
Oh my god, what?
Honestly, I'm really glad that we're pretty much.
I would say this: if any of our coat, that is a hideous clue for it.
What was that, LaFawn?
I said if I met this, if Yasmin met this thing, be like, your sense of fashion is terrible, and take that from me.
I mean, it's very Mind Flayer. As a little shitty character, it's very much rates Mind Flayer.
The angry eyebrows
John
really
shows them to this thing, right? He's like, "Look, this is the visage of your horrible, terrible thing." He's like, "Ah!"
Oh, trust me, I've seen them here. The dead ones. In fact, all those sarcophagi have dead ones in them.
Yes, but this is what they look like without toilet paper.
Can we burn the mummified illithid?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, didn't John want to use parts of it?
Yeah, I'd like to save one's head.
You have a great science lab. You have a great science vault that can preserve the entire fucking body if you want. You have enough space to save all the bodies if you want them.
Fantastic.
All right, add
I don't know if we need that many, but
add up to no more than 9 mummified illithids to your ship inventory, please.
Where do I find ship inventory so I
don't know.
This is something that all three of us have to kind of keep track of. So basically, whatever you put on the ship, just make note of yourself. So because all three of us are commanders, we technically have full right over storage of things. Until we're like, digging through the pile of stuff. Who left this box here?
Who the hell left 9 mummified illithids just sitting out? It belongs in the fridge, goddammit, they stink!
Are these even cataloged?
No, sis? Oh my god! Who the hell's been rubbing them? I can see the stains! What the fuck is you guys doing?
I did just have a thought. I also have that vivisected poster of an illithid.
Oh, yeah, it's a painting, vivisection of an illithid.
Oh, yeah.
You got that on Rune Kazai, right?
Yeah, I got that.
John, at the rubbing up, you hear a message from the bridge. Alert to all personnel. We have noticed an untoward number of people disappearing into the catalog room. Please remain on duty at all times.
There we go. Vivisected Mind Flayer.
There are a wide variety of ways to tend to your needs and without contaminating our samples.
Okay. We got about 4 minutes left. We can assume that Oriel says farewell and will grant all of you a blessing.
Ooh.
And that blessing is once you may cast Bless as a free action that does not require concentration.
Whoa.
You love to see it. I posted it in chat. You can copy and paste and add it somewhere.
Ooh.
And I think you know what? Let me change the scene real fast.
Ooh.
Zorika's not stunned anymore, right? Now that
Zorika's fine. That lasts up to a minute.
Okay.
It has been much longer than a minute. Scroll to the right.
Question, just to make sure I'm in the right frame of mind, it's not Huilin, it's the other guy that has the kind of name for the shaman. He's not coming with us to help.
Hollerith? No.
Hollerith, there you go. No, okay.
Hollerith doesn't know anything about the land beneath except the legend of the unredeemed beast.
Can you track if you have an item? Because Arak was. Does he have any artifacts or anything from that time
That's an
that we could use
incredible
to like,
idea.
track with?
Map is a good start.
Was that his map? And can anyone cast legend lore?
Oh, well, not legend
that's
lore.
a deep pull.
I don't have
not.
Unless one of these spell books that we've come across has got it.
I don't think that what's his name? That the Vivimancer's spellbook contains legend lore. I am checking with an expert, however.
Didn't you say there was a shitload of scrolls in there?
Yes.
Like
did you?
An asinine. I mean,
did you?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah, they're logged, right?
That was part of the cataloging team. Like I
Okay.
made sure that was part of the.
Okay, so you wrote that down that we have a shitload of scrolls.
Basically, we kind of
Vivimancy
brushed past
research.
it because of the time thing, but we fully cleared out his laboratory of like whatever documentation notes he had, and then put it into gave it to Gnosis for processing and cataloging.
So Gnosis, not only do you have all the physical copies, but Gnosis has recorded digital copies of all of that.
Very good.
Okay, just a quick aside. I know we're almost in. I love having a research vessel that has had things like designed for research, because we can be like, yeah, we want to pay attention to these things. Let's use our prodigious skills and resources to do that.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have that skill. But we brought a genius supercomputer and a bunch of people.
Yeah.
We hired them for this specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
We'll now brute force what we need to do.
You know who does have the legend lore spell? Medwithin, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
my
thank
girl
goodness.
coming in clutch.
Hold on, I gotta check something else.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What?
Her dreaming the history ability, I think it only goes up to a year. I'll have to verify that.
You know who does have a longer tie to information of the emotional state? Me.
True.
We can build. We can build stuff. This is not when we have time to kind of sit down and talk. I mean, we can like confirm with Medwithin and our research team. But this is not a lockout. I think we have avenues we can work with.
Mm-hmm. And I just realized the note that I want to end on. I'm not in like a rush to end, by the way. We just, this is how we normally do things. We have shit to do. Let me just check something, make sure I'm not revealing too much. But your survey team completed a scan of